Hello and welcome back to the Bounties Chase. We are on session 68, coming up to that all very big and important session 70. We're not discussing what's after that or before that. Before we get started, Simon, do you want to talk about Saturday Forged Through Fire?
Yes, could well be the last episode, depending on how things go. Last session, I had no idea how things were going to go, but the group have taken firm action. And yes, expect next episode to begin with a bang. So join us Saturday, 7 p.m. UK time, over on my Twitch channel. My name is Simon Twitch, for what could be a definitive episode in the campaign.
It'll be interesting. We got this. It'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? There we go. I think I've said all the bad ones now. So we're basically gods. Does anyone else have any other announcements before we get started? No? Okay. Let me just change the music. This is a bit too... It's a Thursday and I'm tired, so let's just calm it down a little bit. Jesus. Okay. Last time on the Bounties Chase, the group dealt with the aftermath of Harmony's head being delivered at the door. And after Quinn recruited Sister Matthew, not actually a cleric, to try and repair the damage. You know when you write something and you think I probably shouldn't have written that in the moment. The group agreed to keep the head until Jackson could cast Speak with Dead upon it. To learn about who this mysterious JJ was. Oh, it's going to be one of these sessions. Okay. Heading out, the group attended the fair, a drunk Finch antagonizing Sybil. Quinn showing he was the best cheater at Dead Man's Poker. Sister Matthew meeting the king in an attempt to pay off for stealing fireworks. Melody and Finch discussing their situation on the Ferris wheel, and Carolina and Harlissa having a wonderful date after a small mix-up with Carolina spotting Harlissa dancing with her cousin and presuming the worst. As the group returned to the inn, Finch played a prank on Quinn, which involved a bag of spiders, to which Quinn reacted by setting them on fire. Unfortunately, due to his magic, the fire burned a little harsher, and the tavern itself caught alight. And so, that is where we left off. Harmony's head also catching fire in the moment. However, that is not where we start off. No. And we start off somewhere a little different. Sister Matthew.
Damn it. Hi.
You have just got yourself into bed. You're all cozy, you've had a fun evening, you've even had a kiss. Your first one.
Yep.
And make me a perception check.
Oh, man. We know how this goes. Oh, yep. It's a good way to start.
As you're just sort of slowly closing your eyes, you don't hear the door open slightly, just a crick. Little feet running across the floor like wood meeting wood. You don't see the little puppet hand rising up the side of the bed. And then another puppet hand. And the little girl puppet just slowly climbing on top of your bed before her wood begins to creak and creak. And she becomes more porcelain-like. And her neck cracks.
What?
And suddenly she looks very real. Still with quite a porcelain features. With glowing red eyes. The first thing you hear or feel is a small prod on your arm. And as you open your eyes, you see this girl, very strange looking girl, just stood on your bed looking down at you.
Hello? Oh, we're saying the same thing at the same time.
Same thing at the same time.
I immediately hate this, Alex. I just want you to know. I despise what is happening right now. But I have to take it. Can I help you?
I am an angel
Die.
of Ilmater. I have been sent to guide you, sister.
Your eyes say differently, but sure. Why don't we see where this goes?
Ilmater is very happy that you are working with the fireflies.
Can I slowly remove her hand from, I assume, on top
Oh,
of my arm?
she's moved it. She's
Oh, okay.
standing very straight up now.
I just want to make sure she's not touching me.
Yeah, she's
Jesus
not. No,
Christ.
no, she's not. She's just stood there.
That's okay. That's good. I'm glad Ilmater's happy with me.
Very happy with you.
Left hand to God and all that. Yep.
Yes. Yes. They have a new mission for you now. There is a man, a very bad man. He is key to rising a fire in the heart of Alkane. And he must be stopped. We need you to kill him. Do you believe you're up to the task of killing this demon man? This man who walks with shadow? A nightmare in black.
Who are we talking about here? And who is this Alkane?
He is the one Ilmater needs you to stop. And the key to stopping him is to kill his minions, the first of which is a man known as Chiron. Ilmater wishes it so. If Alkane rises, all you see here will burn.
Sister Matthew kind of turns his nose up. And he's going to say, I think I've heard enough. And cast Scorching... Actually, no, Burning Hands on this creepy angel thing.
Okay, cast a spell.
This is how the fire spreads so fucking
Yeah,
quickly.
this is a
Oh, no.
code.
Exactly.
This is a code.
I know.
Just helping the narrative, guys.
Listen, I figured it'd be better if we burned this match from two ends, you know?
Yeah, no? That seems fair.
Might as well. Also, I've only got fire spells, so... Bad situation, anyway.
What's your DC?
16.
She dodges out of the way and you watch as the fire flickers across her face. And she just watches it. It doesn't seem to hurt her in any way.
I've heard enough from you. I know my God. He would never ask me. Yes, I studied for 21 years.
You are not a child of God, you foolish little boy. Your daddy's coming for you. You thought you were special. You thought you were a chosen one.
Actually, I've been kind of rethinking that lately, but...
You are chosen. Me lord. She jumps off the table and lands on the windowsill, and you watch as her arms sort of creak back, and she turns very wooden. And you watch as the window sort of opens by itself. Be seeing you, Sister Matthew.
The second she leaves...
She just falls out of the window.
Oh, she doesn't even, like, jump. She just
No,
falls.
she
That's
just
cool.
kamikaze falls. She just...
Okay.
You don't hear it like her land, though.
I'm gonna use my control flames to snap out what I assume I lit on fire.
Okay, yeah. And do you go back to sleep?
I don't think I will after that, honestly.
You begin to hear a commotion as you're sort of sat there for a few moments. And it's beginning to get louder and louder. What do you do? On the landing outside.
I immediately go and investigate. I assume it has something to do with either... I don't know about the fire, but I assume it has something to do with the creepy fucking girl who jumped out of a window.
Okay. As you open the door, you see flames beginning to flicker. The rest of you are in this room. Fire is scorched at least the corner and the floor of the... So, like, if the room was a 50-foot rectangle, let's say, so like 25 feet by 50, about a good, I don't know, 10 feet by 20 feet is now on fire. One of the beds has gone up. Harmony's head is on fire.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost to help.
I'm poisoned, aren't I? How long was I poisoned for? Was it an hour?
An hour.
An hour, okay.
Click on the spell, Liam.
I start... The second I find this, Alex, could I start casting Control Flames to try and put out the fire on the top
Click on
of the
that
wall?
spell as well, please.
Hang on.
I just want to read them, that's all.
Oh crap. Nope. That
Just
was...
a quick question, because I know I wasn't here.
I get a 5-foot cube.
Does Jackson know that Quinn is poisoned?
No,
I don't think it's
No?
been specifically made. No, it's
no,
not.
because it was the spiders, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think you're in bed.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, I was in bed. I got bit. I took poison damage and was poisoned by the spiders. And then they lined up on the floor and I went...
Where was that?
Okay, Ray of Frost is a cantrip.
Yeah.
Control Flames is also a cantrip.
Yeah.
I'll say you both put out about 5 feet each. However, there's still a metric fuck ton, and by the time you put one out, it begins to go. You're not going to be able to do this with cantrips. It's not going to work. And I'm going to roll a d20, and each time I roll, it's going to determine how much more of the room has begun to become inflamed, and then eventually I'll move to how much of the inn.
I'll use Mage Hand to try and move Harmony's head away from the flame.
Okay, make me a charisma check.
That's with disadvantage.
Okay, another 3 feet begins to become engulfed in all areas, spreading out.
It's disadvantage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay, you grab her head. It's on fire, but you pull it towards you. You know, as long as the head is still able to, it can still be used on Speak with Dead, but it's going to be horrific. So what is everyone else doing now as the flames move up about 3 feet? I'll say there's one more action, then I'm going to roll again.
Where's the window?
There are 4 windows in this room, and obviously the door. The fire's at the opposite side to where the door is. The windows are 2 on the right, 2 on the left. The one on the right, furthest towards the fire, is engulfed, but the other 3 are at the moment. The one on the far left as well is starting to get a little fried, but the other 3 are at the moment untouched.
And the fire's by the door. Can we leave or no?
No, the fire's the opposite side of the door. You can leave, yeah.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah, I'm going to start sprinting out and going room to room.
I'm going to put the fire out from Harmony's head, at least.
Okay.
After
Make
Quinn
me
pulls it.
Oh boy.
Make me a dexterity check.
Can I use guidance?
Of course you can.
Sure, guidance.
I'm just gonna yell, you all are spellcasters and you can't do a single thing about it? Are you serious?
No, I don't have any fucking spells for this.
All I have are fire spells!
I'm gonna pull something from the bag of wondrous items to see if I can find anything that's gonna help.
Hang on, one moment, please.
I legit have nothing.
Hey, a
but
white
fire.
dragon! A white dragon could help us here.
Okay. You watch as as the fire hits one of the lanterns, which falls. Oil spills everywhere. The entire back half of the room is now ablaze. The windows smash from the heat. And fire and smoke just begins to pour out. And you begin to hear, you see the couple who you yelled at the other day for having really loud, you know what, running out going, "What is happening?" and just sprinting down the stairs. And you can hear from down below what sounds like people starting to yell and shout in the streets. Sorry, Quinn. Roll a d100.
Sorry.
If you
Yeah,
would.
so I'm gonna grab both bags, shoulder the bag of holding and then grab out of the bag of...
Okay, go for it. Roll me a...
I rolled a 17 to put the fire out from Harmony's head.
Yeah, you managed to sort of pat it out, like... she's a mess. One of her eyes is completely burnt out of the socket. Her hair's got all fried. She's got a Mohican now. It's a real thing. What did you roll? 73. Yeah.
The middle bit of the hair wasn't affected by the
be
fire.
Shitting me.
Did you say a Mohican?
Yes. Yeah, it's just gone up 2 sides of her head and just left that bit. It's magic.
A mohawk?
Mohawk, dear.
What's the difference between a Mohawk and a Mohican?
Mohican was
One of them's a type of...
Tribe.
What?
Mohican was a Native American tribe in North America. A Mohawk is a hairstyle.
I thought he said mojito, and that was a drink.
Okay. Carolina.
Yeah. Oh no.
How do you pull out of the bag, Quinn?
I don't like I normally would. I just reach in and pull out.
It's very good.
Depending on the
Let's say
size.
Let's say you feel some weight behind this one.
I'll grab with.
Oh,
is it a
no,
flat
is it
surface?
Miles?
Is it a soft surface?
Like a hand.
Oh no.
Oh, is it Miles? I'm gonna.
I'm kidding. It's literally Miles again.
I'm gonna grab. Like I'm gonna get my hand around his both hands and just try and pull him out.
Okay, yeah, you pull him out. As he lands on the floor, one of his feet hits the floor. I'm just gonna roll a d20. He's about 5 feet away from the fire.
Okay.
You watch as another lantern smashes. The flames begin to push you all out the door. Miles is like, "Oh hey, God!" He's just engulfed by flames. It's absolutely destroying him once again.
Matthew is doing a running room to make sure that there's no one left.
That's literally.
Okay, both of you make me investigation checks. You are now forced out of the room.
Okay. I bring the bag with
When
me.
you said you picked the bags up, yeah?
Yes, I picked the bags up. So I already had the bag holding shouldered.
Did anyone leave anything in the room?
No,
Not in
that
my
room?
room because I was still pretty much
Okay.
dressed.
yeah, I was still getting ready for bed.
All right.
Like,
No
so I think I
worries.
grabbed everything.
Not a problem, that's fine.
Do I know anything? Was Harmony's head just sitting there, or was it in anything?
Yeah, it was
He was
just
sitting
It was in a metal box, right?
Oh yeah, it was in a tub, like a
Yeah, it
bit,
was
like
in
a
a metal
bucket.
tub.
Yeah, it's kind of melted.
Oh yeah, so just
Yeah.
All right, so I just have the head. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy to boo my voice and tell everybody inside to get out while they're
Okay.
searching.
As you say that, you see Torin running up the stairs go, "What's going on?" The Dragonborn head sort of looking at you all like,
fire.
"Everyone out! Everyone out!" And he just sort of turns and runs back down the stairs. Okay, so what did you two roll for investigation? Okay, yeah, you both search the rooms, thoroughly cross-checking. You don't find anyone else. You watch as the flames begin to sweep out the door now.
Oh, I'm just
And you
gonna
can-
run back into my room and grab my bag real quick.
Okay, make me a dexterity check. Finch, are you
Can I
heading
use
straight down?
guidance?
Yeah, of course you can if you've got it.
you say, Alex?
Are you heading straight down, Finch?
I'm gonna use guidance.
Been any people?
No, you didn't find anyone else. They seem to have all evacuated.
Okay.
Okay, 12. That's a lot better.
Okay, that's better. You just dodged as the flames begin to creep into the hallway, upstairs and onto the landing and across the halls. You managed to run downstairs.
As we're running, I'm gonna take off my jacket and wrap my jacket around Harmony's head as
Okay,
we
yeah.
go outside.
As you run through the bar, I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw as the ceiling collapses. Okay.
Saving throw.
Yeah.
Do I get disadvantage on saving throws, or is it just ability?
No,
checks?
just ability checks. Okay, if you
Resisted self.
I would say usually you'd have to announce you're going to use
yeah,
that
okay.
before, but I'll allow
Okay,
it for this time. You still failed.
That's great.
DC was 14. Okay, so you'll take half damage, and you won't be trapped. Carolina and Sister Matthew, you will be trapped.
Look,
As the ceiling just...
I take.
Oh shit.
Yeah, evasion, yeah. Okay, so Carolina and Sister Matthew, you are now trapped under rubble as the ceiling has collapsed. Everyone else, you make it out of the building. As for you two... Oh, go on.
No, I was going to say...
Do we use shield as a reaction?
Won't really help you in this circumstance.
Oh, okay.
Would disintegrate be a good idea to free us from the...
I'd say it would definitely... I mean, I'd make you roll an intelligence check and see how well you could use it in the situation, because you are trapped.
Yeah.
So you both get one action each. Okay, so cast a spell for me.
Oh, no.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. Oh,
Dylan, make me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage, please. But hey, you have your resistance up.
Wow. I was gonna just Misty Step away. Thanks, Liam.
If he hadn't rolled a natural one, you might have been able to. Okay, you take 73 points of force damage.
Yippee skippy.
You're still up?
I mean, I didn't get to rest, did I? So I wouldn't be.
Okay.
Are you serious?
Liam, why would you cast Disintegrate? Of all things! Of all things! Come on!
no! I would get a natural one!
When did you lose hit points?
During the freaking, the hitty hit thing!
The death, the poker.
No, the dead man's...
The
But no,
devil's-
you weren't taking damage. No one was taking damage in that. You were just being hit.
We didn't? We took
No.
a shit ton of damage.
No, you were just...
No.
You were just...
You were just
Okay,
getting
then I'm
smacked
okay then.
aside. That's why no one else is hurt.
Oh!
Okay.
Alright, that's fine.
I'm gonna try from the outside and
I
use.
was very confused. I was like, how is he being
I
fight?
thought we had taken damage when the freaking...
No, you've
No.
now taken
Hit us.
damage, and
Yeah.
it really fucking hurts. You
Yeah.
are free. You are free. Congratulations.
I'm gonna try and use a ring of grammarian spell. I'm gonna
Okay.
change seeming with 2 E's to SEAMING. C, as in the sea.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Ah,
roll,
so we
roll
can
a D20.
drown now.
Roll a d20. Liam, Carolina, you're not free, by the way, and you do take. Hang on.
Could I please Misty Step now?
Yes, I will allow it. You do take 1 point of fire damage as the heat begins to rise.
I'm good.
I have resistance. Does that actually... So would that be a...
You don't take anything because you
okay.
teleport out, but Carolina's trapped.
Oh,
She actually freed you, but failed to free herself with a natural one.
I'm gonna start like throwing off my jacket and my bag and get ready
Okay.
to run in. Just
Yeah, I was doing the same thing
I-
because fire resistance.
yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
you begin
I
to
could
see guards charging forward from down the street. We're gonna go to you in a minute, Liam. Okay, so you rolled what did you roll?
6.
A 6. Let me see what that does.
No.
Okay, you watch as the inn begins to become this swirling torrent of water that just wraps around it. Carolina, you are not drowning in this illusion because it is just seeming. The spell failed, but you don't know that.
I was gonna say, if I've got it prepared, can I do Misty Step?
I would have led with that. Yes. You watch as Carolina out of the biscuit and just sort of rolls onto the ground.
You had Misty Step prepared and you went with this.
Why? What was the point?
Sister Matthew, you feel very sick. You feel real bad. But the fire still raging on, now engulfed in what appears to be this water that has no effect, and if anything, the fire is just peeking out of it at parts. And you just see Torrin go, What did you do?
Hold on, I need to roll a d20 for the spell. Is everyone out now?
Yes, appears to
Okay.
be.
Okay. I've got to go to Sister Matthew and perform Cure Wounds to help him.
I'll throw one on myself too.
That's fair. He's just looking. Tori's looking at all of you. He's like,
That fire started out of nowhere!
make me a deception check with disadvantage.
Shit.
Assist.
Shit.
I will
There
bend
you go,
looks.
24.
No one's doing anything to assist, so
I'm going to bend looks.
I have to wait for everyone else to stop talking because of freaking Zoom. Sorry.
Hold on, add a 1d4. 20.
You're muted.
You're muted, Alex.
am I?
Oh.
No.
Sorry, I might have just been speaking quietly. I just need to find some music. 2 seconds. There we go. It started from nowhere, did it?
I have no idea where it started. It just happened.
He's going to turn to look around. He lands his gaze on you, Finch. How did it start?
Honestly, don't know. We were standing in the room talking, and all of a sudden there was a burst of flame.
Think someone's targeting us?
Could be.
You also had a spider infestation. I think someone might have put them there to try and get us.
You see recognition in his eyes as that just kind of pushes him over the edge. And he goes from being deceptive to unbelievable. As he rolls the 17, got a 24 on his insight check.
Fuck.
He just turns and walks down the street towards the guards. Can we get some magical assistance to get this put out, please? And please contract the whoever we need to contact about this. He doesn't return to you guys. He's just stood looking over.
Let's go. Now.
Yeah. What the hell?
Let's go. I'm gonna start walking.
Okay.
What happened to Miles? Did he...
Oh,
burned.
Miles was
He
burnt
burned
to
alive?
death. Yes.
Poor Miles, every time.
No. He'll be
Where
back.
does he go after?
If we roll a 73,
Yeah.
we'll just summon Ash.
It's a murder.
He wasn't a nice orc.
Why does everyone keep work that comes to us with a blood-stained axe every time?
Never actually checked to see if it was blood. It could have just been jam. Who knows?
Good enough.
Yeah, he butters his bread with his axe.
Ketchup?
Yeah,
Ketchup?
I've killed
maybe.
it again.
He may have been a murderous orc, but he was our murderous orc.
Where are you guys going as you walk between the streets and you see more people gathering outside the inn? The water's still swirling around it, and you can see the guards looking very confused how to tackle fire and water at the same time, not realizing it's an illusion.
I'm gonna just start darting through the streets and looking for like an abandoned building or something.
Okay, make me an investigation check.
I'll drop it. As we move away, I'll drop the seeming.
Okay, as you drop it, you see everyone go, "Whoa, fuck!" and just sort of step back as the fire's just beginning to now get into other buildings next to it. And you can just start seeing flashes of light as war wizards arrive. Okay, what did you roll? 17. Okay, you travel for quite a number of minutes, probably about 10 15 minutes as you leave your place down here at the Six Candies. And you come to in an area over here, which looked to be old sort of parole buildings. So when people would get out of the lockup, which is the big prison in Sazale, they would be put on parole and they would live in these buildings. And it seems like one of these is very empty and quiet, and there's boards on all the windows. Do you want to see if you can get in there?
Yeah.
Okay. You make your way up the stairs, and the door is locked. If you want to make a thieves' tools check, or check it for traps or whatever.
Yeah, I have some thieves' tools. I think I can.
Let me just double check for traps first, just in case.
She's just fiddling with her thieves' tools while she's.
That be perception or investigation?
I would say perception.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. It does not appear to be trapped. It is locked.
Okay.
It's a fairly simple lock, you're sure.
Okay, I just
Even
found
Melody could do it.
I just found the keys there.
Yeah, you watch as Finch just goes in the door.
I'll just put these away. That's fine.
Sister Matthew, make me a perception check as you begin to walk up the stairs into this front door. It's very much, you know, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Well, Liam doesn't. Everyone else, part one. It's very much, you know, one of those houses.
Yeah.
When they, you know, the ones that go like that. It's one of those
Yes.
kind of houses. So it's quite a narrow, but
Like a narrow townhouse kind of thing.
yeah, very much so. Oh, Sister Matthew.
Forgot I was on disadvantage.
I've never seen a -2.
Listen,
I remember Grog got one in Critical Role once.
I know, but I've never seen one on Roll20. I've never seen it come up with a -2. Not even when Mark rolls perception.
Hey.
You know, I mean, it should do, but it hasn't.
I am a servant of God, Matthew. He is a maker of miracles, Alex.
Yeah, you just can't see it. Yeah, you head up the stairs. You trip up a step as you go. Quinn, you also make a perception check.
Disadvantage though, because I'm poisoned.
Yep. You sort of look up into one of the windows as you're walking in, and you swear for just a blink of a second you can see a face looking down at you.
Do I catch a glimpse of the face? Any recognition?
Do you have dark vision?
I don't believe so. It's not listed as a
No.
racial trait.
No, then you don't. Just think, you might be your eyes playing tricks on you. Okay. You head inside, and you can still see in the distance, just illuminating, outdoing all of the different torches from people's houses, the street lanterns, just this blaze in the distance. And you all sort of go through and you close the door, and suddenly the outside world is no longer here, and you're faced with a very narrow hallway which has 2 rooms, one nearest to you on the left and then one to the further back on the left, and then a set of stairs that leads upwards.
I'm gonna start going room to room and checking them to make sure there's no one else here.
Okay, make me an investigation check.
Also for anything loot worthy that might have been left.
Yeah.
No, just
Never know.
As soon as we close the door, Melody's gonna turn around, just take a deep breath, and just look to the group. Is anyone hurt?
Yes.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh my god, are you okay, sister?
No, would I have known that it was Carolina that cast
Holy
Disintegrate?
Make me an intelligence check.
It can't be worse than me.
Yeah, you were pretty confident. You just heard Carolina go, "Oh no!" And then
Oh, yeah.
I'll be nice. I'll say when we were in that fire, I think something else hit me besides the ceiling. I'm not quite sure what though.
I tried to get rid of the debris, but
I'm gonna
backfired.
just touch his
That's fine.
shoulder. Cast use Band of the Dryad to heal him.
4
4 + 2.
as this is happening, Finch, you're going room to room. You find a very old living room, a very old sort of like kitchen area with like a small dining area. It's a very dusty, cramped place. You actually do find hidden under what looks to be a piece of almost like a sheet put on. Did you just roll? Holy shit!
That's for you, Matthew.
You find sort of rolled under like a bit of carpet that's just been thrown down. What looks to be a latch into a basement. There's like a ladder leading down, and the words just carved into it, keep out. And then when you head upstairs, you don't go down. I will say we don't go down just yet, but when you go upstairs, you find 3 bedrooms. One with a very dusted sort of area. In fact, 2 with very dusty bedsheet. Everything's covered in dust here. This house has not been used in maybe years. Sort of gone to rack and ruin. And you find one room that looks like it's been used rather recently. Could be that someone's squatting here or something, but it looks like whatever's been living here is very... Maybe it looks smaller than a halfling, so possibly a goblin. Something along those lines.
Did they leave any of their stuff behind in the room?
You only find 1 arrow.
Okay. I'm gonna head back down to that trap door.
Okay. Are you doing it stealthily or are you just doing it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, roll a stealth check. Okay, yeah, you move through the shadows.
Is the door trapped?
Nope. Nor is it it's not locked either.
Okay, I will very carefully, quietly open it.
Okay. And there's just a ladder that drops down into darkness.
I'll go down.
Okay. You slide down the ladder, and your feet land in something that's squelchy.
Can I see what it is?
You got dark vision, yeah? It looks to be this yellow mucus, almost, and it's covering like half the basement. And then you see like little lumps in it, little chunks. And it looks like, and you didn't notice on your way down, but as you think about it, your hands are a bit sticky as well. And it looks like someone's opened the top and either thrown up, this creature's thrown up down the ladder onto the ground multiple times. But you do see at the very back of the room 4 casks of ale, sort of like big casks, and a chest. But it looks like this has just been used by whoever carved in with very rough handwriting onto the door as some sort of dumping ground.
Yeah, it's only one room. There's no other doors or anything.
No, there's nothing you can make out now.
Okay.
But there is a chest, like I say.
Carefully make my way over there, avoiding puddles.
Make me... Okay, yeah, you make your way over. You sort of get past most of it. It doesn't go all the way into this like small basement. But you head over to the chest. Yeah, what would you like to do?
Is it trapped?
Make me a perception check. It does appear to be trapped, yes.
Okay. Can I see any way to disable it?
Yeah, it's a rudimentary trap. It's nothing too special, but it seems to be you'd be able to use your thieves' tools.
Okay.
Yeah, it just falls off, and yeah, it's disarmed. You'll need to roll another one to unlock it, but
Rolled a 2, got a 23.
yeah, no, there's no issue here. You open it, And you see inside what appears to be this sort of sheet laid out with different kind of sticks interwoven into it. Do you take it out?
Yes.
Okay, looks to be some kind of tent. Under it, you see a few gold pieces, probably about 7. But that's about it.
Is there anything special about the tent?
Make me an Arcana check.
Oh, never mind.
You can't pertain what is special about the tent, but yes, there is something magical about this tent.
Okay. I'll scoop up the gold and stick the tent under my arm and go back up the ladder carefully.
Okay, yeah. You head back up. What's everyone else doing in this time?
While this is going on, she'll just look at everyone and be like, and after she has her hand casting Band of the Dryad. Alright, we should really lay low. After that, it's gonna make meeting up with whoever this JJ is tomorrow night a little bit more difficult, but we should fly under the radar and probably get out soon.
What exactly happened?
I was gonna ask that.
Spiders. Lots and lots of spiders.
I'm gonna just remember to avert my gaze because, dear God, this woman is creeping me out as much as a doll. And just focus on Melody and Jackson and go. So, what is she talking about?
So I don't know. It felt like someone planted like spiders in Quinlan's tent. Maybe it's this JJ person. I don't know. We both freaked out. Sorry
Yeah.
about.
I,
Sorry.
Are you
I got that
okay?
out of hand.
You don't look too good.
no, I think I'm gonna go to sleep.
It was an error on both me and Quinlan's part. It
Make
freaked
a
us both
medicine check, Jackson.
Were they
Night,
fire
night,
spiders?
everybody.
out.
Guidance.
Oh.
Oh!
Seems to be tired.
My God.
Alright, cool.
Are you sure you're okay, Quinlan?
Uh-huh. Night, night.
Okay.
Alright, good night.
But no, I do deeply apologize. It freaked us both out. We don't know where it came from.
Well, then you don't have anything to. Why are you apologizing?
Because we set the tavern on fire.
Oh,
Clear out the spiders.
It scared us.
They're only little insects with little legs.
Have them climb all over your body, Carolina, and then we will talk.
They bit me. I just say as I'm lying down on my side.
Oh no,
Oh, are you
It bit
okay?
you.
Uh-huh. Night, night.
Wait, young man. I've heard about poisonous spiders, and I've heard about man-eating spiders.
What?
yes,
Annie?
those things exist.
I'm sure we've fought man-eating spiders before.
Hmm. So what if one of those spiders biting him hurt him significantly? To the point where he...
Where did it bite you?
Where did it bite me, Alex?
It just sort of bit you on the armpit.
I just under here. It's fine.
Does it look like swollen, or is like,
Yeah.
It looks like there's pincer marks in it, and it's like a light purpley bruising.
Doesn't look bad. You probably should get some rest.
It's fine.
You smell like shit.
Holy shit!
Who is there?
Who's closest to
Burning
me?
look.
Jackson, make me a perception check. I think you're probably going to be the only person who spots it. If
Who is
anyone.
closest to me?
Probably Quinn, because you were.
Okay, because I definitely just pulled like a Shaggy from Scooby Doo, and I like jump. I don't know if he.
Zoinks!
I don't know if he catches me or not.
It's dark in here, right?
I'm a halfling
Yeah,
lying on
yeah.
the floor.
Oh, disadvantage?
I'd say you could have lit a candle.
Okay.
It's not too much of an effort.
So perception. Guidance.
Oh.
30.
You see out from under one of the like dark, dusty couches these two big bright yellow eyes just staring at you.
Who are you? And I'll kind of turn and look exactly where he is.
Got no name.
I'll take like 2 steps closer and drop down to a knee. I'm not gonna hurt you. My name is Jackson. And you are?
I don't have a name. You just see crawling out from underneath. This little figure. Boggle. Boggle.
Boggle?
Boggle.
Okay. How long have you been here, Boggle?
Since a lady brought me through. By accident. Spent a lot of time in the sewers.
What lady from where?
Faye. Have you got my arrow?
Here. No?
Have I made it back?
Yes, yeah.
The arrow upstairs?
Yes, the arrow.
It's upstairs.
I get it. And he just sort of runs past. And you watch as he twists the wood in the wall and you hear another upstairs and you hear little footprints. And then he appears outside from under the couch again, holding this arrow.
That was kind of cool.
Boggle.
You said my friend here smells like shit. Do you know what's wrong with him?
No. You all smell like shit. It's a compliment.
Oh.
Any idea what this creature is?
You can make me a nature check.
Was it Ryden or Dorian who ended up going in the
Dorian.
sewers?
Dorian. Wow, a lot of natural ones today.
I remember.
Yeah, natural. Yeah, no, you have no idea.
I'll try since I'm talking to him.
Okay.
Guidance.
You don't know much about these creatures, but this is a fey creature known as a boggle. They're mischievous little pranksters, usually, who are native to the Feywild and don't very often end up on the material plane. But yeah, here this one is, and he seems very afraid and alone.
I'll tell that to the group. He's a native to the Feywild, known as a boggle. They could be mischievous, but they rarely ever come here.
How did you get here then? She says from behind Quinn.
Through the sewers. Came up through the sewers into the house. That's how I got here.
Is it just you?
Since my friend left. Yeah.
Who's your friend?
His name... I don't know his name. He was an archer. And I took an arrow. After I pushed him into some poo. Good times.
Question. Does Melody remember Dorian's explaining this? His really bad day?
I don't believe he explained it.
Told us.
No. I think he went in the thing, got a shower and everything, and or a bath, and just didn't
would-
ever mention it.
Yeah, it would
That's
be
fair.
something that he would want to forget.
I mean, bearing in mind the day later he was murdered brutally, so
That's true.
it's not really something.
Yeah, no. Retract my statement.
He's just
Where is your friend?
went to the castle, didn't come back. Watched him.
The castle.
I don't know.
I'm sorry to hear about your friend.
Miss my friends, my master, in the Feywild.
Who's your master?
Lord Bibbo Befont.
Oh, God.
I was sent on a diplomatic mission, but then my queen found me and brought me through here as
Why?
punishment for spying
Oh.
on my diplomatic mission.
So were you on a spying mission or a diplomatic mission?
Yes.
I don't even know who this Bibbo is.
No, you didn't meet him. He was a mushroom.
Literally.
What?
You would have seen him. Oh no, you wouldn't. No, you never met him. Nope.
Oh, she was asleep.
Yeah.
We
You
he-
met this Bibbo?
Yeah, he was with us when we defeated. Yeah.
He gave me it in a jar.
Oh,
He was quite the character.
Anyway, I should go. This place isn't safe. And you watch as he turns and heads to the wall and just starts melding it away.
Wait.
wait.
What do you mean it's not safe?
The Shadow Man, he scared me.
Shadow Man?
I came back for my arrow.
Wait. Do I get a recognition that could be Chiron?
Make me an intelligence check.
I'll actually ask him. I'll ask him, does he look yay high with kind of blonde hair?
More silvery white, but yeah.
Silvery white. Long sort of trench coat kind of deal.
Yeah. He was in the mirror. So I ran.
In the mirror? I
Yeah,
mean, he was looking into a mirror.
sure.
Where?
Oh,
Mhm. Where I left my arrow.
Do I remember seeing a mirror in that room?
There was a mirror.
let
It
me
was
go-
a mirror sort of faced by the window, looking down into the hallway. And you watch as the boggle turns and... Goodbye. And just goes straight through.
oh.
Let me go check. If it is him, probably better that I go so he doesn't get spooked.
Okay, do you want
Okay.
company?
It'd be fine. Finch, you went there before, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't see anyone?
Nope.
Might have been hiding. I don't think he's seen you before. No, he has, in the Feywild. Yeah. Maybe he didn't recognize you. I'll go. I'll get up and I'll go and head. So
Be careful.
we'll be fine. Going down
As
the
you
hall.
head upstairs, what's everyone else doing? It is quite late. It's about 11 p.m. So what's the plan for everyone else?
Mr. Matthew is thoroughly confused. You guys know a mushroom?
Yeah, he was.
I don't know mushroom.
I'm following.
Yeah. Oh,
You're following Quinn. Make me a stealth check.
No, but I don't think my perception can be.
Natural 1 got a 23.
what the?
What? How does that work?
Reliable talent, baby.
Christ!
Holy hell. Jesus Christ, Lord.
It doesn't even count as a natural 1 because that's what reliable talent does.
Why do you bother rolling?
Because he keeps asking me.
Okay.
Because one of these days, you never
Because it
know.
might not be enough. Okay. So what's everyone else doing? Sorry, yes, Sister Matthew, you were saying something.
So yeah, he accompanied me, Jackson, Quinn, Finch, who I think she's gone, and me. Yeah, he accompanied us in defeating this son of a bitch called Bird.
So, collectively, you know a bird man, a mushroom man, and a shadow man.
I wouldn't say he was a bird man. That was a nickname he didn't like. But he was a dick, so
So a dick man,
the boggle
a
sticks,
mushroom man, and a shadow man.
The boggle sticks its head back through the wall. Do you know the Muffin Man? Not really.
Muffin Man?
I'm genuinely asking, do you?
The one on Drury Lane? He's just gone.
He's married to the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man?
Listen, Sister Matthew, we were in the Feywild, and it's a long story.
Where?
Harry.
The Feywild.
You never heard of the Feywild?
It's a different plane of existence.
Huh?
Oh, boy.
I've traveled maybe like a few hundred miles in my whole life.
Yeah, but has there not been stories?
We don't really get stories where I'm from.
That's
Okay.
sad.
I mean, you remember when I found out there were other tieflings earlier tonight, right? That was a first for me.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll try to paint it like this. You're religious, correct? Yeah. So you know how the gods are on a different plane.
Mm-hmm.
Think of it like that. The gods have a plane, and there's a different plane known as the Feywild.
Okay, and
that's where we were.
It's filled with mushroom mans and dicks.
In a sense.
Is the Shadow Man from the Feywild too? Or is that...
That's a complicated answer.
Yeah, that would lead to another story, but
yeah, it's filled with the Fey. They look like elves, but just more extravagant with the features.
Oh, okay. I mean, I feel like you probably could have started with that. Might have been a bit simpler.
But there are multiple planes. There's a lot of them.
Sister Matthew is having a full-on crisis of faith right now.
We should get
It's mine. Hell, earth, heaven. That's it.
We should get some rest.
Yeah, it's getting pretty late.
Are you sure your friend doesn't need help with the Shadow Man?
He's tougher than he looks. Jackson, can I talk to you for a second?
Sure.
Or you can cut to someone else if you want.
Yeah, I will do. Okay, Quinn, you head up the stairs. Roll a perception check just for, shits and giggles.
With disadvantage. Boom.
Okay, yeah, you don't hear anyone following you. You make your way up the stairs, and you can still see burning out of the window of the north-facing window across the, well, not north-facing, but towards where the inn was. You can see the fire still seemingly raging.
Does it look like it's getting out of control, or is it contained?
With that perception check, you can't tell.
Ah.
But you just hear behind you, well, never saw that coming.
Is it Chiron?
Yeah. He steps out of the shadows behind you.
Oh, so you are here.
Hmm.
Is this where you've been set up?
Oh, I went to have a look around Mrs. Higgs' shop, but there wasn't anything left.
Did the guy who was the owner of Mrs. Higgs, was he alive when you went there?
Yes. He
Right.
was asleep upstairs.
Okay, because I found him with an axe buried in his head. I brought him back, or I got Jackson to bring him back. And he said he was attacked, but I don't think he knew who it was. I was kind of worried it was you.
Nah, not me, but there are plenty of shady people in this town.
Yes, I'm sort of beginning to believe that. What did you find in that shop? Did you find anything?
He sort of turns to look at you. 1 second. And you watch as he raises his hand, and as he does, Finch, he meets your fucking eyes. He rolled a 25 on his perception. He meets your... I'll send you the picture in a minute. He meets your eyes, and then just watch this barrier of darkness rises above through the doorway, and just silence. You can't hear anything. Can't see anything.
The last thing he sees is...
Well, it's funny enough because he's going like this. No, he just raised it and turns back to you. There.
Did I see that?
No, you didn't see her. No, she got a 25. She's basically the darkness, but it's Chiron, so he can see into the darkness quite well. It's kind of his thing. He sort of turns back to look at you. No, I didn't kill him. If that was your question.
Oh no, what did you find in there? The shop?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Not what I was looking for, anyway.
What were you looking for?
Anything Higgs had in that vault of hers.
Oh yeah, that room was empty.
Useful. It was.
Any idea where they might have taken it? I mean, I thought you were in with the Bounties chase. I thought you'd have known these things.
We all sort of operate on our own levels. Higgs operates on hers, I operate on mine. We don't really discuss things that aren't to do with us. Her operations are hers, mine are mine. She doesn't get involved in the nightmares. I don't get involved in her weird culty shop.
So what are the nightmares up to right now?
Well, currently nothing. I have them all out trying to find, or at least locate, Molestoni's lair, but I'm having a little issues. They keep turning up dead, ripped apart by those fucking Vexilies.
Well, I mean, I know he's in that forest that we were the King's. What was it
Big
called?
forest. The King's Forest.
Yeah, the King's Forest. Well, I mean, why don't you go? You're pretty strong.
What do you think I'm here for?
Well, because this is where we...
What do you think I'm here now, talking to you for? I'm going.
You going to the forest?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to go and try and find Mum?
I'm going to go and try and find his lair.
What? So... You're
What?
all expected to do your own thing in the Bounties chase.
We take orders.
Yeah. But
Belmont did his own thing till you ended that. Molestoni does his creepy elf abominations. Higgs travels around taking people's souls, killing people. She's a bit crazy. And then when Mira tells us what to do, we do it. Or we make it seem like we do anyway.
Where do you all meet? How do you get your orders?
Quinn, you heard of the spell Sending, yes?
But surely you must have met
Oh, we have.
somewhere.
Yes. Underneath Sunset Hill. At the gateway.
That's where we saw him the first time.
At the well. We see each other now and then. Higgs I haven't seen in months. Molostoni, only met him once. Didn't care for him. Mira, well, she kind of invites herself.
What do you know about Molostoni, other than that he's he's a monster?
Yeah, well, that's putting it lightly. Experimentation on anything elven. Hates the elves, Fae with a passion. He's got, from what I could tell, synthetic eyes alongside his normal ones. Ones he's melded on from the flesh of dead elves.
Oh, lovely.
Makes me even more dangerous than a regular beholder. And his experimentations are aided by some kind of dark magic, hence how he was able to rip your mother's soul out of the body.
And do you think
If I can find him,
then what?
then I can get her back.
You think she's there?
Yes.
Wasn't I told that her actual body was elsewhere? Wasn't it in the...
Oh, no, sorry. He doesn't say that. Apologies, that's me. He says, if I find him, I can kill him. And that'll bring her back.
But we've already got her soul back.
She's still stone, and it won't unlock.
But isn't there a spell?
Greater Restoration, we've tried it. You got anything better?
Yeah, but her soul wasn't here at that point.
No, but it is now.
You've tried it in like the 2 days since we've been back from the Feywild?
I sent word, yes. I told you this, Quinlan. Even if the soul returns, we cannot unfreeze her until we kill him. Whatever magic he's using, whatever demon or devil he's made a pact with now, or God forbid, something worse.
Could you... I don't know how much sway you have with the Bounties chase. Could you try and turn them against him? Wouldn't that be easier than going directly against him? Try and set him up. Make it seem like he's trying to betray the Bounties chase.
That's very dangerous. And it compromises
So's going
my
after him.
position. It
You're going after him.
compromises. It compromises my position, and by doing so, it compromises you. So no.
Has he not grown suspicious of all the nightmares he's had to kill?
His fucking dogs don't tell him who they've killed. They're mindless sheep, ripping apart every one they can find. He doesn't care as long as they're out there doing his work.
So what's your plan? Just go into the forest and start wandering aimlessly?
No. I'm going to contact him. I'm going to arrange a meeting. Discuss whatever. And kill him.
That definitely seems like it's going to compromise your position.
Yes, but it's better to compromise my position after he's dead than before it. Wouldn't you say?
Okay. I'm coming with you.
No, you're
Yes.
not.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
This is not a game, Quinlan.
No, it's not a game. It's
And
my
you're
mother.
not coming with me.
Well,
No.
you don't get a choice, okay?
Really?
You can protect me all you want.
Or I can put you into stone. Take you away from all of them.
Do you really do that?
Yeah, I fucking would! Don't forget who I am. And I will protect you, even if you don't like it. Watch as he stands. I'm going now. If I can't handle it,
Then you'll die.
maybe, but doubt it. Molestoni doesn't like to kill the things he plays with, so
Oh, that's much better. So I'll have to come and rescue you.
maybe. Maybe not.
Is that not putting me in danger?
You don't have to come.
Well,
We're friends, don't you?
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna ask my friends to go and find my dad, who happens to be the head of the Nightmares, and rescue him. I'll just stay here. I'll just eat some bacon and drink some ale.
Burn
whilst
down
they-
another tavern.
Yes, I think I got that from you.
Possibly. But your mum was quite good at it as well.
Well, I'll make sure she can tell me about it one day. If you change your mind,
I won't. Because you are a child.
I'm a child who has traveled to different planes of existence.
I'm not saying you're unskilled. I'm saying you're a child. You don't need to see that.
I've seen way worse. Remember when I went to Pandemonium?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw some things.
Great.
No, it wasn't great, actually. It was actually quite horrendous.
Yes, it would be. Because it's pandemonium.
Well, it's been great catching up.
No, it hasn't.
I'll see you around. Good luck. You know how to contact me if you change your mind.
One day you'll grow up. And I really hope that day is coming soon. Darkness fades from the doorway. And Finch is... Are you still there, Finch, or would you have gone downstairs?
I'm still there.
Okay. You're just alone.
Well, I'll just head back down the stairs and head back to the room.
Okay, no problem. What does everyone else want to do? Melody and...
Jackson, yeah.
Yeah, no problem. You guys sort of make your way into the kitchen.
Hey, so you'll prepare the spell, yes? How's her head?
I'll unravel my jacket.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't know how I'm gonna get this out of my jacket, but figured it was better covering it than walking the streets with it.
I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation.
It's not as dirty. It's still very disfigured and burnt.
I was talking about his jacket.
Oh. Yeah, that works.
But you'll prepare the spell, yes?
Yeah, I'll have it ready first thing in the morning.
What do you think she saw with this fucking JJ?
I don't know. We need to also... I'm just checking to see how many questions it is. It's 5 questions. We also need to prepare what 5 questions we're going to ask her.
We can talk about that in the morning when Quinn's better and we're all rested.
Okay. Are you okay?
Yeah. After we talk to JJ and get the artifacts and see whatever it is they want, we really should get going. I think we caused enough trouble in Suzale. Sorry, that would mean
You mean what?
you and Solana.
Oh, it's fine. She was actually heading back to Red Springs. The morning? Yeah, in the morning.
Tomorrow at some point. She was gonna meet you in the morning.
Okay. She was heading back to Red Springs tomorrow anyway. So it's okay.
Mm-hmm. That's good. I'm very happy for you. Both of you.
Yeah, I'm just happy that she's alive.
And I bet she's happy you are too.
She is.
I don't know what happened in the Feywild. But thank you for coming after me.
Always. We weren't just gonna leave you there.
I wouldn't blame you.
It wasn't gonna happen. You see how you just jumped in the pandemonium to rescue Quinn?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing any one of us will do for you, for Quinn, for any of us. So you don't have to thank us for it.
Where do you think we should go after this?
That's something we're probably all gonna have to talk about. I still need to figure out Dunamancy.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I know Quinn wants to save his mom. I want to help him with it.
and we need to figure out this thing with Finch.
Mm-hmm. Talk
So-
about that in the morning. At some point we should. Maybe not right away, but like some point soon. I do need to go back to Sunset Hill.
Are you missing him already?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, you caught me, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Last time I talked to him a few days ago. Because,
Yeah, I remember. But
he
you
said
guys...
he said he wanted to marry me the moment he saw me.
Wait, so are we going back for you to get married?
I'd like to.
Sure. Yeah, well, of course.
You got really high pitched right there. I don't believe you. After talking with Quinn about it, I've seen so much, done so much. How many times have me and him said I love you and something happens? I don't want to risk it again.
It's the strangest thing. In the distance, you just hear Carolina start singing. Here come the bells.
I can hear the bells from Hairspray.
I love that fucking musical. Anyway.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant to say. I don't know why I said you. Yeah, continue.
And yes, there's a lot of stuff to do, but I'm his.
I agree. I think that the two of you have not only found each other again, but from my understanding, you're both in a better place And you're right. Life is short. Don't postpone it.
But we're not postponing it. I'm technically having 2 weddings because, like, we're obviously going to have like the small ceremony, but that still has to be kind of big in itself. And then when after we like kill the bounties chase and like become victorious and legends and stuff, but then we're gonna have the big wedding with everyone. It's just gonna be a huge party, and like anyone who's anyone's going to be invited.
Really? That big of a wedding, huh?
Uh-huh.
How huge are you trying to have?
I am the star, Jackson.
Okay. How huge of a wedding are you trying to have? How big is this ceremony?
Ceremony is just gonna be something like small.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how small because like I still need to wear a cute dress for it, like just so like when we're at the big wedding, the people who are at the small wedding, like, oh, you should have been there,
Oh, so that. Oh, okay. That's gonna be a lot of money, isn't it?
That's why I'm like, we need to take as many jobs, and I'm saving. I have a little savings and stuff, I see it, I like it, I want it, I buy it or steal it, either one.
How long have you been planning this?
2 days.
Jackson starts laughing. You figured out a lot within 2 days. Okay. I'm very intrigued to see you pull this off. I don't doubt it. I'm very, very curious to see you pull this off. Did you figure out who's going to marry you?
No, forgot her name. What was her name? Oh god, who said that she was Housen's friend? Fuck.
Irene,
sorry. Irene offered. Even Sister Matthew offered, and like, that'd be like great, I have options.
You do.
Can you do it?
She's a cleric.
I actually can.
Okay. I'll see. I don't know where I'd want you to be, though.
What do you mean? Where do you want me to be?
Well, I'd like, part of me wants you to like, be like, marry us off, but like, you'd have to be like my bridesmaid,
I see.
It's just,
Okay.
We'll talk about it. I'll put the line in it, and like, we'll talk about it. We'll see. I'll see what you look better in. But I'll talk to you in the morning.
Sure thing.
Night. I'm just gonna
Good night.
skip away.
I'm just gonna shake my head.
as if you do become a bridesmaid, I'm letting you know now. I'm gonna forward the Pinterest board that she sent to me with all of Melody's wedding stuff on to you, and you can deal with that. Okay, not a wedding planner.
Okay, I got all the details. It's fine, Alex.
Okay. Does anyone else do anything before they go to bed? No.
What's everyone doing as I come back into the room?
Caroline is preparing to sleep.
Yeah.
I think Jackson and Melody are just finishing up their talk.
Yeah, probably.
In the kitchen.
Did I see Finch as I was walking back?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she was in the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know she was there, but I didn't see her when he cast the darkness, so I don't know if she stayed or if she...
Yeah, I was just standing there leaning against the doorway when it disappeared.
Okay. Well, as I've walked past, I'll just look back and I'll say, were you following me?
Maybe.
You know, you don't need to follow me everywhere. I'm not gonna up and disappear.
I'm looking after my own safety.
Well,
as time has proven again and again, you're a fucking idiot, and I do not want to die because of your mistakes.
damn, you really got the short end of the stick when it was me. You could have gotten anyone else to have to trail, but for me, I think you got more than you bargained for.
Unfortunately.
What's your plans for killing this judge?
Track him down. Get him to let me in. Let his defenses down. Stab him when there's no one else around.
Seems pretty simple.
Done it a lot.
For the guild, or just for personal reasons?
Different reasons.
Sounds like you're getting pretty good at it.
A lot less bad people in the world than there were.
And then what about once we've killed him and your obligations are met? Are you going to hang around, or are you going to go off and do other things?
Well, as you so eloquently put, we're not friends. So we'll see.
Fair enough. Well, I am going to go sleep. I am exhausted.
It's tough work burning down a building full of innocent people.
Well, I kind of got jumped by these spiders. Fucking hair. And I just panicked. Happens.
Not really. No.
Oh. I've always been a bit wild.
I've said it before and I've said it again. You think you can solve all your problems with magic. And it's only going to come back to burn you.
Probably. But it's the only way I know how.
If you're not willing to learn, it's the only way you'll ever be.
I just don't think I've got the time to learn.
Good night.
Good night.
I'm going to find somewhere to bunk down.
You can all find areas in the house. Does anyone wish to do anything else before the evening comes? No? Okay. And the night passes on. You all get the benefits of a long rest. And in the morning, as you all awaken, the sunlight gently sort of filters through the... Nice, Carolina. Sunlight gently filters through the house, and you're all awoken by just the town outside, or the city outside, coming to life. What would you all like to do as you wake up?
Team meeting in the kitchen. Here we go. She's gonna go to the kitchen.
Okay.
Wakey, let's go.
Hang on. I've just gotten up.
Mr. Matthew, you've never quite been awoken like this.
Did she say pea meeting?
Team meeting.
Team.
Oh, I was like, what?
Melody,
Team
please,
meeting. Let's go.
please tell me there's like food in this place.
Oh look. Is
Anything?
there food in this place?
Give me an investigation check. You find some bread in one of the cupboards. If you're pretty sure if you bounced it, it might shatter. It is
No.
that stale and nothing else.
No, it looks like rations for right now. We can restock in the nearby town.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Sister Matthew pulls out his rosary and conjures up enough bread for everyone to have breakfast.
I love you.
I do it.
Mr. Matthew, you're a delight.
It has the effects of good berries, so you guys are good for the day.
Oh, nice.
And
These
I'll
never
put the remaining 3, I think, in my bag.
these are
Or-
great.
Or 4, actually.
Yeah, thank you.
So, what's on the agenda for today? Hopefully, less burning things down?
Maybe let's see how
Or
tonight
maybe
goes.
more burning things down with less innocent people involved?
That I told you is an accident. I am very sorry, sister.
Well, I know. I just want to make sure this isn't a regular thing that happens, you know?
No.
I don't think
We-
we've burned
we
it
are-
down before.
We've never burned it
No.
down before.
That's good to
But
know.
but we are full of crazy hijinks.
No, that's how we mean
not on
it.
that
That's
level.
less comforting.
Not on that level,
don't
though.
That's a
mean
lot
it.
less comforting.
Shut up, Carolina.
Like the bag of wondrous items.
Okay.
That was crazy.
Mm.
But you're in good hands. Thank you. So first order of business, we need to talk to Harmony's head. Figure out who this JJ is. Maybe we figure out like why they want the artifacts. And then get out the fucking town. Yes?
Are we going to meet JJ?
Yes, that's tonight.
Right. So you mean skip town after we've met him?
Yes.
Well, why don't we talk to the head, then have the team meeting,
Uh-huh.
so that we can discuss what to do next, because I think that's the most important thing. We're kind of running on nothing here other than just the
Yeah.
initials.
The more info we get, the more we can determine JJ and his or her status.
Okay. Jackson.
Dangerous.
Yeah. How many questions do we get?
5.
Okay, what are our 5 questions?
Who is JJ?
Who's JJ?
Yeah, that's the obvious.
How are
Um,
you doing? It's always a good starter.
I know. I
Hey.
think
Maybe not.
That's a waste.
I think we have to skip the pleasantries.
Oh,
But were you
that's
killed?
fair.
Oh, okay. So who's JJ? How? Let me write this down somewhere. I won't forget. Who is JJ? How
Yeah,
were you
I'll write
killed?
this down.
Mhm.
Oh, they're gonna write that. How are you
Why
doing?
did they want the artifacts?
Well, they don't want the artifacts. They want whatever we have. They have the two more and know the last one. So they obviously want whatever it is we have. But maybe if we know what it is.
Yeah, what is it that we have that he or she wants?
What does your killer want?
Why did they
Yeah.
kill you?
Liam, are you writing this down?
I am.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Not enough to officiate her wedding, but you know.
I know.
Can Carolina do that?
There's online courses.
yeah.
Just ordained
Kind of
personally.com.
be like Joey of Friends.
Oh no. Okay, so that's 3 or 4 questions.
So who is JJ? How did you die? What is it that we have that they want? And why were you killed? That's 4.
Well, we know why she was killed because she had the art.
Yeah.
What's hell like?
Maybe not.
No?
Maybe not. That might not be helpful.
What did?
Well, if we have an extra question, I would like
I
to
mean,
know.
you didn't even really know her, so to say that, to make that judgment that she was in hell, it's very presumptuous of you, Sister Matthew.
Well, would she have been?
I don't know. Oh,
I
good
assume
question.
most people are
Good
sinners.
question. Why don't we ask her if any more of the Swords of the Lady are going to be looking for her or the artifacts? What was their end game?
Yeah, you
Like,
could
do we
just
have to worry about them?
ask them why they wanted the artifacts. They're like the swords of the lady.
Just ask why the Swords of the Lady wanted it. So then we have one more.
You? Wasn't that fun?
No, it was
Oh, that's
5. Yeah.
four.
No, we
That was
got
5?
Oh, yeah, because it was. Well, actually, no. If we're taking away the why did they kill you?
the
then
why
that's
because
four.
we kind of have an idea. So
Might save it in case there's something that she doesn't clarify on.
Okay.
yeah, there's
That's
a
fair.
joker.
I mean, you could always cast the spell again, couldn't you? Get another 5 questions if we needed it.
If she doesn't know who this JJ is, you could ask like what her killer looked like.
Yeah, it'll go. Okay, appearance. I'll put that in brackets. Like, if not,
Thank
Or
you,
you could
Caroline.
just ask who her killer was.
Alex, would I know if I could cast a spell
I'm going
on
to
the
say no.
same? Okay. Yeah, I can only do it once, Quinn. It won't work again.
Oh.
So we got our 5 questions. Jackson, are you ready?
Yeah. I will. Where are we? The kitchen?
yeah.
Red's just on the table in the middle.
Yeah, I'll probably just put that. I mean, everything is dirty, so I'll probably just put the head on the table.
Okay.
And yeah, I will cast Speak with Ted.
Okay.
Good luck.
As you say that, you watch as all the sort of the lights start to dim slightly around the house. And you watch as this disfigured, burnt head
Sorry, a bunch of motorcycles were going by. What was the first question again?
Who is JJ?
Who's JJ?
Josephine Jewel.
Do we know that name?
Make me, in fact, I will say only Finch, make me a history check with disadvantage.
Bad luck.
Okay, roll a d4 and add it on.
I accidentally rolled it to GM, I think.
Oh, yeah, it was a 1, so 14. No, you've not heard the name. No.
Okay. Jackson will turn and just briefly ask if anybody knows the name, because the spell lasts for 10 minutes. Okay. Second question. Liam, you wrote it down.
Yeah. How were you killed?
How were you killed?
She stabbed me, and then she cut my head off.
Ooh. Okay. Third question.
What does JJ want?
That we have.
In exchange for the
have.
artifacts.
Do you know what they want from us that we have in exchange for the artifacts?
No.
What question?
If any more of the Swords of the ladies will be looking for the artifacts.
Will any more of Sword of the Ladies be looking for the artifacts?
She's dead.
Did she say they're dead?
She said their branch of the Sword of the Lady, so like their sort of extremist group part of it is no more.
Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, they're all dead. I wasn't.
Could ask if she knows what JJ is after in general.
This is the last question, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Do you know what JJ is after in general?
Whatever aligns with her and her party's views. Power, money, information. Melody, in the last time you spoke to Harmony, she asked for your help. When you refused, she said she'd go to another adventuring party. And then you watch as Harmony's head just goes, just rolls back and falls off the table.
Shit. I'm so sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Harmony, way back when, she asked for our help. I refused. So she seeked out another adventuring party to help her. I think they betrayed her. Whoever Josephine's...
It doesn't respond, Sister Matthew, unfortunately.
Just doing a
Whoever.
kindness. Sorry. Please continue.
Also, another tiefling.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
whoever they sought for help, they betrayed them.
You can't blame
Well,
yourself for that. I mean, she wasn't a
you
nice
want-
person.
She wasn't.
And you weren't to know that this would happen to her.
Right. So we don't know what we're getting into. Obviously, the artifacts aren't as important. If they want something else from us, what could they possibly want?
But that's the thing. If she said that they want money and power
And information.
and information, aren't the artifacts powerful?
Unless there's something more powerful that they want.
Maybe something we know is more important than these artifacts.
Have we ever encountered another adventuring party in our travels? Because I can't recall any off the top of my head.
You were there at the formation of technically one in Immersey. Hilp. It might be Hilp. Hilp. Which was Kaya, Miriam, Oth, and Important. They went off together. And obviously you've heard of the Silver Battalion, which is your mother's, but you've never actually met another adventuring party now. They're quite rare, to be fair.
So really, we don't have too much more information, really.
Apart from her name and what she's after, he or she's after whatever her party's aligned with.
I don't see anything that I would have that. You don't think they'd want the Yulan's egg pieces?
Whatever happened to the book?
The book? It was taken. It was.
I know they used it to bring Rennick back.
Yes, but I think it was taken by Mira. I don't know where it is.
No, the book went through the portal with Evangeline, I believe. When Evangeline pulled him through the portal, I think the book
went with her.
In fact, no, sorry, no. The book went through with the Rue, and the last person you saw had it was Bird.
I have no idea. The last person I know that had it was Bird.
So it's very likely that it's in Titania's hands now. She did say she was going to try and resurrect Luna and Maeve.
That's right,
Oh.
she did.
I didn't know that.
Then, I mean, unless that is something they want, but I don't know how they would know. I mean, they obviously know who we are, so our reputation has preceded us.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they learned about us through Harmony.
I mean, that could be the case because Harmony scrying on you,
Yes.
and Harmony has a history of encountering our group. So maybe whatever happened before her death, potentially she got any answers about our group from her.
Mm-hmm. Can I reread the note that was in her mouth? I can't find it in the handbook.
It's because I didn't write it down. Yeah, no, 2 seconds.
Sorry.
No, it's alright. I just gotta go back into the old session also. We should have been prepared. 2 secondos.
Sorry.
Okay, it read that they have the artifacts, and if she wants the rest to meet them in the courtyard at the next day's midnight. JJ.
So I don't know if this means I'll read it to the group. I don't know if it means she wants me to come alone because it was left on my doorstep, or should we just all go?
I think we should all go. If she has an idea of who we are, maybe she's expecting more than others and knew that you would be a leader, or you would be part of this group.
Here's the thing, is if they're saying that the artifacts aren't so important, yet they're saying to us they have the other artifacts, they're basically trying to bait us in with something that they're saying isn't that important.
I know it's important to us, probably.
Maybe
But
it's not
if
so
they're after
important.
power, then surely the artifacts would.
Maybe they might not even know what it is.
Yeah, that was my point.
And
they might
it's
not know. Harmony might not have told them. Shit, that's what we should have asked.
With all due respect, you don't know what it is.
No, we don't know.
We don't.
That's true.
Okay. So we meet this JJ.
Mm-hmm.
If they know about us, I don't see how they would know about Sister Matthew or Finch.
Mm-hmm.
So they could be hidden.
I could disguise them. I could make them invisible.
I can.
No magic, right? When that happens, just to be clear.
No, it's magic.
No, I mean, I can't use magic when.
No, you can't do anything. Unfortunately, you can move. But don't cast spells.
But hopefully,
don't attack.
hopefully
Okay.
it won't need to come to that.
I can be basically invisible if I want to be.
I mean, every little helps, but if you don't want me to.
Okay. So Sister Matthew and Finch, you guys go. You guys will be hidden. We will meet this JJ. Hopefully it goes smoothly. We just be prepared.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
Mm.
I would like to not.
Yeah.
Afterwards, where do we go? I think we should really get out of Suzail. Just until things cool off.
Well, if you want my 2 cents, Chiron's heading to the King's Forest. He's going after Mother Stoney.
Wait, what?
Why would he do that?
He's going to kill him to get Dora, my mother, back.
By himself?
Yeah, you see, this is what I tried to tell him. But he was being very hard-headed and stubborn, you know? So, if you're ever wondering where I got those traits from, it's probably from him. So I would suggest, or I would like to put my suggestion forward, that we head to the King's Forest and try and help him, even if he doesn't want our help. It's not far away.
Where's the King's Forest from Suzelle? Question mark.
It's about a 6-7 day journey. It's about 100 miles north of you. That's where it begins anyway. Mullowstone is Lair. You don't know where it is in the forest. It's in the center of the forest is Weymouth. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Could I just real quick? Fun fact: before the whole fire last night, had a bit of a visitor.
You did?
Visitor.
Yeah. Not exactly good company, I would say. And they said that name, the Chiron.
Oh,
Who
Who
came to
was
visit
this?
you?
Yeah, who was this visitor?
They said they were an angel. I didn't believe them because they asked me to kill Chiron in the name of my god, and that's just not what he does. So, kind of said no. And then I tried to set them on fire, but put it out, only to find more fire.
Oh,
I mean,
He's
I'm
just like,
there's
It's all
another
good.
fire right here.
Oh god! How did it get there?
I certainly can appreciate your tactics. What was this angel's name? What did they look like?
Terrifying. Red eyes. Porcelain doll, but then a wooden doll, or wooden doll, then a porcelain doll, then wooden doll again. And then it killed itself. By jumping out a window.
That doesn't sound like an angel.
No,
See, I had
no,
my
it
doubts
sounds
as well.
doll?
sounds creepy.
It was a doll.
Yeah.
A
I
doll?
saw a doll in the inn.
That's
Oh,
nice.
hell no, we're not doing this. Nope, we are getting the fuck out of
No.
Suzelle right after this. I swear to you, we're not doing this doll shit.
Wait, you saw a doll in
Wait,
the...
make me an intelligence check.
I don't like this.
Intelligence.
Not doing it. No. No, we're not doing
Okay,
dolls.
continue.
We're gonna
Doll.
You said it was dead.
I didn't really get a chance to check. I heard screaming. And then
Yeah. Do you pray to your god?
yeah, sometimes.
Have you...
Usually for guidance.
What if you were to pray and ask if the angel was actually sent by your god? It could have been someone trying to trick you.
That's what I'm assuming. My god preaches mostly pacifism. I'm to be the one exception in that.
Wait. Do you mean because the doll asked you, or because of another reason that you're the exception?
Well, the whole tiefling thing, I guess my people didn't really know how to handle that. So they kind of took me in and they trained me for about 20 years or so. And then they said, go out and go protect our people. That was kind of all the guidance I got.
And
They kicked you out.
Not really kicked me out.
If you wanted to go back, could you?
Oh yeah, Of course.
I mean, that's good.
Who's your god again?
Ilmater?
Have I ever heard of that?
Yeah, religion check.
Guidance.
Yeah, you've heard of Ilmater. They were an intermediate deity of the Faerunian pantheon, obviously. Their portfolio included endurance, martyrdom, perseverance, and suffering. He was the god of those who suffered, the oppressed, and the persecuted, and who offered them relief and support, encouraged them to endure, and who encouraged others to help them. To take their burdens or take their places. He was called the crying god, the broken god, the lord on the wreck, and the one who endures.
Yeah, and you would see that I wear his holy symbol, which is a pair of hands bound by a red rope, and I also wear the red rope around my wrists as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
My god, he mostly preaches pacifism and waiting.
Doesn't normally talk through porcelain dolls.
Doesn't normally talk, at least not to me.
Yeah, your god wouldn't just tell you to murder somebody or just to kill somebody.
Someone else must have been playing a trick on you.
Not gonna lie, they kind of had me in the first half, but the killing thing really put a damper on that one.
The question is who, though?
Did this angel ever give you a name or of who they were?
No.
That's a good thing.
You said they had red eyes.
Alex, could you remind me of the last thing the angel told me? Or the doll, rather?
She said that what in regards to just
heritage, right? I just want to make sure I'm not.
She said, "As you wish, my lord." And then she said, "Be seeing you, Sister Matthew," and then just sort of fell out the window.
Yeah, I don't really know what the deal was with her, but she knew my name, and before she left, she called me my lord. Now, people told me I've been special, but never called me a lord before, so that's also new.
Interesting.
I'm assuming you're not a noble.
No.
Yeah.
From what I was told, my mother was very, very lowborn.
What about your father?
Scum of the earth.
You don't know who he was?
Just shrugs.
Your mother was human?
Yes.
Do you know anything about your father? His name, race?
Oh. I don't even really know anything about my mother other than sinner, bad, bad, bad. Don't be like her, you stupid fucking idiot boy. Dumb.
Melody. Are there nobles in hell? I mean, like, I know there's probably nobles there, but do they have like a nobility system in hell? I can't hear you.
I mean, yeah, because there's like the rulers of hell. I would imagine
Make me, you two and Jackson, I will say, and Finch. Well, screw it, everyone. You can all make me, not you, Dylan, but you can all make me religion checks.
Oh, good. I've got the best religion stats in the group.
Any sort of advantage?
Nope.
Guidance.
I didn't mean to ban disadvantage, so 18.
15.
Okay. So, in fact, yeah, all of you, you can tell there are subtle differences between Sister Matthew and Melody and Finch. Now, those subtle differences lead you to believe that probably the origin of Sister Matthew's father, you're not so much looking at infernal, you're looking at abyssal. which would suggest his father was a demon or of demon blood rather than a devil. Which would...
We know it. We know. Oh, okay.
Which would also make more sense about, well, other things following him. Also, Quinn, everyone but Finch and Sister Matthew, you can all make me intelligence checks.
Guidance.
God, why am I so dumb today?
What the fuck?
Today?
That is 2 natural ones for intelligence
Oh
today.
man.
Oh, we're all dumb.
Wow.
I'll give it to Melody.
Oh.
Melody, when you were walking through the tunnel under Fort Helm and you were being chased by shadow creatures, one of them, and you got the heavy sense that somewhere around there was an abyssal portal. Mm-hmm. One of them was a little girl with red eyes who seemed to be leading the pack. It would make sense that maybe there's a link there, especially as you know, it's his demonic heritage.
Sister Matthew, you're a tiefling. But
Yep, I just learned that, yeah.
yes. And myself and Finch, we are tieflings.
Mm-hmm.
We are from devilish.
And he points to the head, and her, right?
Yes, her too. We are from Finch and I. We are from devil descent. And again, this doesn't define you. You know, it doesn't define us. It's just a fact. No, I'm good, I promise. Your features are a little different. Yours are more abyssal. Abyssal is a different... Help, how do I explain these?
The Abyss. Your dad was a demon. That thing was probably also a demon.
Yeah.
There are demons and devils. Devils like to make deals, but are still evil, whereas demons just like to fuck shit up.
And I think that's what was messing with you.
No, we know
Okay.
plenty of devils. How many demons do we know?
Not much, I don't think. There
My
was...
It was
my
just
daddy
the-
wasn't a demon.
But he knew.
It was just the Teztica? Were they demons?
Yes,
no,
they were.
We've not had dealings with the Tezdeca. We've not even heard of them in ages.
Didn't we fight them at the carnival?
Yeah, we fought them.
No. You're
they
getting
are-
confused. Right. The Tezdeca and the Montagues were the same.
Yes.
That was just their cover name.
Oh,
Gotcha.
shit, yeah.
Okay.
The carnival was the...
Because it was Ulrich
Dreamscape.
Montague when we met him way back.
Gotcha. That was okay.
Yeah, that's what you're getting. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
And there's that little girl under Fort Helm. There might be a portal down there. Because it's under the... Of course, it's under Fort Helm because it's the Tezdeca.
I'm gonna say, everyone make me a religion check, except you, Sister Matthew. Sorry.
I'm good.
one last time.
One more time.
Guidance.
Ooh.
So much today.
25.
Okay. You matched the DC. Well done, Jackson. Something clicks in your head. Montagues. You defeated them,
Mm-hmm.
but you never asked why they were doing what they were doing. They said they wanted to kill Alkane. Why?
Yeah.
Seems like... And that little girl was under there. And now she seems to be working for someone else. And you start to connect dots. Maybe whoever asked the Montagues to do what they did maybe there's someone above all of them in the demon world calling the shots. Maybe it's all connected. And that demon lord, whoever they might be, is desperate to keep Arcane in his cage. And as you connect those dots, we're going to take a little break.
Yes, please.
God. Right.
And we'll be back in a few minutes. Get a drink, get some snacks, and enjoy yourself, because we're going to finally get to meet Josephine Jeweler. Hello and welcome back to the Bounties Chase. So before the break, the group faced off. Well, they didn't face off, but they faced off with a burning tavern. Had some interesting conversations between Chiron and Quinn and Melody and Jackson. Learnt details about JJ, known as Josephine Jeweler, a member or seemingly leader of an adventuring party. And you guys had just been discussing how Sister Matthew's seemingly connected to some kind of demon lord in one way or another. And your discussion continues. What would you like to do?
I will explain everything that you explained when I couldn't wrap my head around it at the time. So yeah,
Sorry.
Jackson. No, don't be sorry. I was amazed that I just took in all that information and just all I could do was just fucking laugh because I didn't know what else to do. But no, you're fine. But yeah, Jackson will explain all of that, and yeah, we always just assume that the Montagues were here and doing everything that they were doing just to stop the Bounties Chase from having Alkane rise, but I think it was more. It could have been more.
We
Could've said
assumed they
after the
wanted it
explanation.
because, well, Alkane would have burned through every plane, which would have included the Abyss.
Exactly.
So that's why we assumed that it was self-preservation.
It might be.
And who are these Montagues exactly?
Do you remember, did you ever hear about a war that went on like a few months ago?
You've heard whispers of a war.
A couple of things in passing, but I never really thought anything of it.
They were basically like a bunch of nobles that were actually demons that hired a warlord to start a war to cause chaos across the land. We stopped them.
And you think that maybe you weren't successful in stopping them after all, or
We'd successfully stop them. I think this might be other
There's
demons.
just something, there's something more to this tale.
There may have been someone who was working with them who went under our radar.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to mention, you said the name Alkane, and the angel mentioned that name as well. Just briefly.
And
That's strange because the gods haven't really seemed too intent on getting involved in the whole Alkane thing. So I definitely think there's evidence that wasn't on behalf of your god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I
you've
would
been
assume
played, my friend.
I think the important thing is that even if it was your god, you stand no chance of killing Chiron. You know.
And who is this Chiron, anyways? Is he the Shadow Man you guys were talking about earlier?
Technically, yes, he's a shadow man. He's a complicated figure. He's also my father.
Oh,
Glad
I made sure not to take out that demon on what she said.
Yeah, but like I say, he would have probably killed you before you even had the chance to land a blow, so...
Apparently he's walking into his own death trap, going after
Molestoni.
I guess whoever sent that demon didn't know about that then. Because why come to me to shove a dagger in a dead man?
It could be just them playing tricks. That's what demons do, unfortunately. Now back to what you were saying, Quinn. You want to go there? Does anyone else have anything? Just where's everyone's head at? We should leave Susail after we talk to JJ, but where Does anyone else have any business they need done?
Alex, was I told exactly where? I just know that it's somewhere up north, right? About Dunamancy?
No, you know now that what you got the feeling that it was referring to the artifacts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got the feeling that I would have to collect the artifacts in order for it to.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and Melody, you still feel that strong connection that you failed your wisdoms. Just reminding people. That's all.
Well, I'm evidently on the final stages of a supernatural death, so.
There is something personal for me which I need to talk to you in private about, Melody.
Okay,
I just want to go to the store, maybe get some potions.
you can definitely do that today. That's fine.
Oh shit! Speaking of which, I need a new shield. My shield was in the inn. When it went up, it was in my room.
Shit.
Oh,
Oh no.
Yeah, so I have to buy a new shield.
I take the shield that I got and I give it to him.
Oh, this is a nice shield.
I pulled it out of your friend's bag. I didn't really have any use for it.
Oh yeah, you got it from this bag, didn't you? As an initiation gift.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the initiation. Okay.
Yes.
I'll take it. It's fancy. But okay.
Maybe we can do some research before we leave. Figure out what this curse is. Maybe we can get the handle on it and how to reverse it.
Oh, I was actually thinking of that. Figure we have time until tonight. If you want, Finch, I could come with you, and I have what is this thing called? To do some research. I can enhance your ability to do so.
Yeah.
I can speed read if you need it.
Oh yeah. That was both in character and out of character.
I've got nothing better to do today.
Okay. So we'll all meet back here before. We meet at the well at midnight, was the note?
Yes.
So maybe we meet here at sundown, prepare, and then we go. Okay.
Ow!
Oh shit, what?
Does anyone know how to identify magical objects?
I mean, I can have a
Yeah,
I can have a
Carolina.
look.
I'll slap the tent down on the table.
Make me an Arcana check, Carolina, with advantage. Unless you have identified you.
Not yet. Well,
Roll your guidance.
Roll your guidance.
I was going to say.
It's magical.
It's one of those Harry Potter tents where it's like.
I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I can't deduce anything as of. Yeah, I can have a look at it at another time, perhaps, but I can't say for certain what this is as of yet. Just that it's magical.
And you could have a look over it if you wanted. You're an arcane user.
Oh.
Are you proficient in Arcana?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll allow it with advantage.
I guess I can take a look. I thought Carolina would have this, to be fair, but okay. Let me have a look.
Oh, she was the cleric.
It's true. How do I get guidance?
Yeah.
Boop. 16.
No.
Ooh,
It's magical.
It's a
This
10.
is why identify is so important.
It's got magic properties to it. Why don't you just climb inside it and sleep for a bit and see if anything happens?
Because it could be a deadly tent, you know.
I mean, I didn't get any deadly intent from it.
You take 18 points of psychic damage.
I think we all do, Alex. I think we all do.
You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna pitch the tent.
Yay!
Okay, it'll take you about. Well, it depends. Does anyone help her pitch the tent?
I'll help.
Okay. It'll take the two of you about. I'll say it would take usually 10 minutes for one person, so I'll take 5 minutes. You cut your 10 in half. And it seems to be a green, normal size 2-person tent from the outside.
I will lift the flap and look in.
As you lift the flap. Sorry, I broke and then I broke them. You see inside the tent is just a normal tent. No, I'm joking, it's not. It's a 240-foot square of floor room and a 15-foot high ceiling. There is a small kitchen, a separated outhouse that's got a little like a tent walkway to it, a central hearth in the middle where there is a fire pit. Think Brianna's house in Minecraft. And one side is like a sitting area, whereas at the back there are 6 bunk beds. So 2, 2, and 2. You gather looking at it that rain will not get in through the roof, but it could be submerged should like sleep in the path of a lake. Air also enters the tent from the outside. So if something should happen to the air, you could still be suffocated inside of it. But that's just like any normal tent or anywhere else. Yeah, that's what you know. You get the sense that the furnishings inside. I just saw that comment line. The furnishings inside can't be removed, but they're very nice. Yeah, and that's what you find.
Holy hells.
Oh shit!
What happened?
Look.
Why didn't I do this last night? We could have slept in here instead of this dusty house.
This
You're
is
on the
good.
inside.
Don't say it, Liam. I knew you were going to say it. I knew you were going to say it.
Look, I can't resist the opportunity.
I love
The
you,
tent folds in on itself, explodes, and stabs
Yes.
Carolina
Thank you.
multiple times.
This is so convenient.
Very.
All right, break.
I always thought a clown car would look like on the inside.
What's a clown? No, just kidding.
It's this. Let me get a picture.
No, please. No, crap.
Okay. So, Melody, Finch, and Jackson where are you heading to? Are you heading to the library? Or are you going to try for the Royal Assemblage, which is where like all the magical information is kept by the War Wizards? You believe you were given permission.
I hope, yeah.
A couple of days ago. So, okay, so you're heading to the Royal Assemblage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did Carolina still want to talk to me before? Just woke up.
Okay. Well, we'll come to that in a second then. Sister Matthew, you were going to head to a shop?
Yeah.
Buy some potions? Okay, so you'll head down to the market square. Quinn, where are you headed to?
I'll go to the market square as well. I want to buy some supplies.
Okay, no problem. So you head out with Sister Matthew. Carolina, what do you want to do in the day?
I know it's cutting it a bit tight, but is it possible to potentially learn some spells?
You would have to find Hope.
Mm-hmm.
But you definitely could if you can find her. Possibly.
Okay, so that would be my plan.
Make sure you've got your spells that you want to learn prepared as well.
Yes.
Okay.
I think I sent you a list like some time ago as well, regarding what I would potentially want of the homebrew variant.
Right. Okay. Send me the ones I accepted through again if you'd be all right doing that.
Okay.
Okay. Because I think I accepted a few.
Yeah.
Quinn and we'll go to Melody and Carolina in a second, but Quinn and just thought of another thing actually as well. Jackson, we'll start with you. You, as you're getting ready to leave, you get a message in your head, and you feel a voice come through. Jackson, it's Solana. I was just wondering where you wanted me to meet you today.
Oh, hey, Solana. What's the closest to us? Where is the assembly?
The assembly is up here to the north. The royal assemblage is here.
Okay.
So it's the other side of town. You're in the south and it's in the north quarter.
Gotcha.
Which is sort of like the noble quarter.
Is the Royal Park or the Royal Gardens off limits?
No.
You
You assume they're probably the Royal Gardens are to regular people, but you would be allowed in.
Okay. Okay. Well, my friends and I were taking a look at something. Can you meet me by the Royal Gardens?
Yeah. What time?
What time is it now?
It's about 10 a.m.
Oh, okay. An hour?
Okay, not a problem. I'm just packing my stuff anyway, so.
Okay.
I'll see you then. And
I'll see you then.
Message cuts out.
Okay.
Okay. Quinn and Sister Matthew, as you are walking, you feel a pair of footsteps walk behind you. They seem to be following you. Do you turn around and have a look?
Do I notice if Sister Matthew notices? Just going to give a little side glance.
Sure.
How close do they seem?
Like they're approaching.
They within listening distance too, I think?
They're getting there.
Someone's following us.
I know.
Do we turn and attack?
I think we should duck into an alley.
Separate alleys? Same alley?
Quinlan!
Same alley. Same alley. Same alley.
You hear Torrin's voice.
Oh, wait. No, I recognize him. Hello?
Hello.
Torrin.
This is for you.
How are you doing, buddy?
Hands you a slip of paper.
Okay. Oh.
You have 3 days. And he turns and walks away.
3 days for what?
Did you read it?
Yes.
Okay. From the Council of the King's Court of Cormier, you are hereby ordered to pay the amount of 10,000 gold for the repairs of the tavern known as the Six Candies. Failure to pay will increase interest and may result in jail time. Signed, General Sybil.
Wow. I'm going to have to go and have a word with Sybil. Because this is outrageous.
It's sweet, sweet justice.
Sister Matthew, I will catch up with you. I'm going to go and speak to a general.
Okay. Do you need me to buy you anything?
No, it's okay. I'll pick up some stuff in a bit.
All right.
I'm going to head... Thank you. I'm going to head towards... I'm assuming she's at the castle.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the castle anyway.
Okay.
I'll throw him a guidance before he
no
leaves.
Problem.
Well, it's only a minute. Never mind. I'm a moron.
For 1 minute, you
I'm
feel...
a
moron. Okay, so Sister Matthew, you head down to the market square, and you can see a shop there called The Grove. that seems to be selling potions and stuff. The Grove, it's called.
Oh, the Grove. Okay.
Yes. It's very... Yeah, it seems to be selling... It seems to be a magical item shop.
Okay.
Do you go in?
Yeah.
Okay, you head inside, and it seems a little disorientated, and you can see a furbolg, a very large, long hair. You've never seen a furbolg before, and they look incredible. And he's sort of sat there, and as your door closes, he jumps in. Oh, who's there? Oh.
Hello.
Oh.
Just looking to browse around.
Not here to kill me, are you? Or steal my valuables? Or suffer, put me through emotional or psychological torture?
Hopefully not. Just looking around.
It's been a bad couple of months for me.
Oh.
You seen this? And you watch as he pulls out part of his hair.
Oh my.
Stress!
Do you have
The magic
to talk
circle
about
have
it with?
abandoned me.
Do you need someone to confide in?
Well, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
No, I wouldn't at all. Please. And
And
I
he-
motion to a chair that
He
in his room.
reels off a story about a halfling who dominated him and then stole all his stuff. And then he was murdered brutally by a group of people who came into his shop. One of them putting an axe in his head.
In the halfling's head or in the furbolg's
in the Furbolg's head. Then the halfling and his human friend brought him back to life, only to find that the last precious item he had in his store, a teacup, was stolen. A magical teacup was stolen by the people who killed him, and he's just and then to top it all off, he's pretty sure it's alopecia.
Dylan is not familiar.
It's basically a condition where your hair begins to fall out in large patches due to many things, but stress can be one of them.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I put my hair up into a ponytail yesterday, and when I put the bubble around it, it all fell off.
Well, quite frankly, I mean, you may as well shave it. There's no,
Yes.
there's. I mean, hey, look at you. You're a good-looking chap.
You're very kind. I wish all my customers were this nice.
But please, like, take care of yourself.
Thank you. What would you like?
Just some potions if you have them.
Let me check.
And hey, as for everything else that's gone on, what matters is you're alive now.
You're very correct. I am alive. And I don't spend every waking minute on the earth wishing I wasn't.
There's no point in doing that if you're still here.
Okay, so I've got 9 regular healing potions and 3 greater healing potions.
Okay, how much would that be? Because I don't know how money works. And by
Okay,
me, I
so-
mean Sister Matthew.
Okay, so it's 50 gold per potion.
Okay.
Healing potion, and then it's I believe it's 100 gold or 150 gold for greater healing. I can look it up. 2 seconds.
Okay.
I
I think it's 150.
Yes, 150 gold. Thank you, Anthony. Yeah. For a greater healing potion.
So that'd be 900 gold in total. Let me see.
After Dead Man's Poker, I feel like you can afford it.
I did give away half of my stuff though.
That's very true.
So I'll take the 3 greater healing and then
Okay. So that's 450.
I think I'll take 3 healing potions as well.
Okay. So that comes to 600.
600. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for your business and have a good day.
You too. No.
Oh, well. What a lovely young man.
What a weirdo.
Tale of two stories.
Yes, very much so. Okay, Melody, before you head out, Carolina wants a word.
Hey, Melody.
Oh, hi. Sorry. We're about to get going. Everything all right?
Yeah. It's just that you brought up mentions about stuff that we were planning that we could look at that's associated to us, and I didn't have the chance to tell you because, well, I learnt this whilst you were stone. So everyone knows, though. So it's just I haven't had the chance to tell you.
Are you all right?
I don't know. I mean, I'm a lot better than what I was when I found this out about myself. So I was talked regarding my parents, and as you know, my parents were adoptive. And there was the matter of, did I know who my blood parents were?
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't remember, and I saw something in my past, which I've really, as far as I know, I've only been able to do that once, and that was looking back at my younger self. And there was a time where the same beholder, there was a thing called Experiment 73, a way to bring back this person called Juliet. She died twice before, and third time was hopefully the charm, and I have a feeling it all tied up with the experiments on the baby.
So who's Juliet?
Someone who died twice before, but there's a lot more answers potentially at a place we've been to before. The abandoned tower, before we went to the tower to face not Elizabeth.
Gaia.
No, it was. Gaia. And yeah, that's... I recognize the tower in the flashbacks.
You want answers? Okay. I think maybe we can swing by after we save Quinlan's mom,
Oh yeah.
if that is all right.
Yeah, it's just something that I thought I'd bring up with you because you don't know anything, and Jackson was the one to tell me that I was made, not born. That's apparently what he was told.
You were made?
Made, not born.
Are you
Experiment. Quite possibly.
Well,
As I heard, no one knows what happened to a soul, where a soul goes when it dies twice.
well, one thing's for sure. No, two things are for sure. Maybe three. I'm really bad at counting. One, we'll get the answers. Two, you're still you. And three, we're going to help you.
Thanks, Melody. I've had assurance from the group that they still accept me with who I am.
We all have our quirks, but we all care for each other, one and the same. I think that's what makes us special.
That's it. That's it.
Speaking of which, I'm pretty sure we're not going by Eve's Light anymore. We're gonna go by the Fireflies, but I haven't told anyone yet. But like, I'm just gonna.
That's a pretty name.
Right, Finch kind of came up with it too. So I'm gonna kind of just like say it, and like eventually it'll just be like we're the Fireflies, you know?
I think that's really beautiful.
Right, I'm gonna go help Finch.
I'm gonna find Hope.
Good luck.
You too.
Okay, and I'll head off.
Okay, no problem. Jackson, are you still going with Finch and Melody? Yeah, okay, we'll go with you guys then. Okay, you all make your way across town, and eventually you find yourself with it at this gigantic library with majestic columns and floor and shelves running from floor to ceiling. There are multiple rooms where you can go for a private reading, and there is a woman sat at a front desk, and she's wearing long sort of blue robes, very similar to the purple wizard robes. She has a grey hair tied up in a bun, and you can see the points of her very elven ears. And she must be... you can see some of the laughter lines in her face, which suggests that she must be closer to 400, 500, as she leans looking at her pen and ink, and she's writing something, and she hasn't looked up at you as you all stand at the counter.
Hi. We were
Good day.
Hi. We were given special permissions from Hope.
Names?
I'm Melody. This is Jackson, and this is Finch.
One moment, please. She picks up a piece of paper. Would you like to make a donation to the Church of Joaquin? She pushes for your little bucket.
I'll throw like 10 gold in there.
Thank you very much for your donation.
Of course, of course.
Is there a specific subject you are looking for?
I'm gonna look at Finch.
Bobby.
You'll be wanting the folklore section. She points over to one of the corners, the back right corner.
Thank you.
Alex, how much time has passed since Jackson got the sending message?
About 25 minutes.
Okay, then yeah, I'll go with them.
Okay. You head in and you head over. So if you all want to make me an investigation check, or one person can make it with advantage, it's up to you. You either make it 3.
As soon as we walk in, I cast I can't think of the name of the spell.
Enhanceability.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. On Finch or
on
you?
Finch.
Okay. So Finch,
I
if you
am
wanna
going
roll.
to sing a song to inspire her.
Okay. So Finch, if you want to roll with advantage, and then add a D10
Okay.
if you need it. $25. Okay. It's going to take you about an hour going through different books. So Jax, I imagine at some point you...
Yeah, I'll tell them I'll come back.
Mhm.
Or yeah.
No problem.
It's fine. Even with speed read, it would be an hour?
It's not just speed reading, it's going through each, trying to find the
okay.
right book, because there's not much information
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
on how to sort of deal with a Baba Yaga debt.
I'll,
But eventually it
I'll
comes...
tell Melody to message me if they leave before I get back.
No problem. Eventually it comes in a small byline in the bottom of a paragraph. It's talking about how debts are accumulated by Baba Yaga, usually by some kind of life-altering wish, but not really a wish. It's the book itself speaks about how Baba Yaga changes people's lives by setting in motions of events that ruin people around them's lives, so that they don't really change so much as they feel elevated above everybody around them, thus placeboing them in some ways. But also, if everyone around you is failing, you can't help but succeed. So kind of actually also doing it at the same time. However, that accrues debts, and the more debts you get, the more tokens you have. You can have up to 3 tokens, which is what you have, Finch, now. And that can range from anything from not paying a debt on time to trying to escape the debt. And everyone starts off with 1 token. And then when it gets to 3 tokens, it becomes sort of like a tracker. If you can't resist the wisdom save. And every day that would have happened until it basically locked on to you. And it goes on to say how you can pay a Baba Yaga debt. And it reads, on the eve of a red moon, those who owe debts must visit an orchard and pick the reddest apple hanging from the tree. They must take 1 bite. Those who don't shall fear the wrath of Hiaga and her horsemen. And that's all it says.
I have to eat an apple?
You have to eat an apple on the eve of a red moon. In the reddest apple in an orchard on the eve of a red moon.
That doesn't sound so bad. That sounds better than I thought it would be, you know? I thought it would be like selling your soul or like, you know, I don't know, but that sounds better.
I feel like there's more to it.
You get the sense that will make... That is the sort of like, you eat the apple and then, or you take a bite of the apple and then she appears kind of thing, or one of her horsemen does.
Summoning ritual kind of thing.
Yeah, basically.
When is the next red moon then?
Roughly in about 33, 34 days.
In a month?
Mm-hmm.
We could find an orchard in a month, yeah?
I mean, I don't think they're hard to find. Really.
Exactly. See? This is good.
Yeah, but then what happens after I summon?
We plead for your life. I don't know. I've never made a deal.
It does read that Baba Yaga is, quite fair in these things, and she will hear people out. She's not this... I mean, she's evil, but she's not this, I'll strike you dead. It's more like she might make the wheel on a horse's cart come off. And when it comes off, it slides off the road. And when it slides off the road, a bit of one of the swords it was carrying flies off the handle and stabs your great-grandmother through the chest. It's one of those things. She's not going to directly kill you or try to. She'll just fuck up your life.
So it's like a weird Final Destination kind of thing.
Basically.
He's death in Final Destination.
Yeah. That's I don't know if you ever watched it, but Baba Yaga is actually the main bad guy of Final Destination. I don't know if anyone actually knew that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically, yes. Or she can make good things happen like that. So
I'm sure we can negotiate or something. This was a misunderstanding.
It does seem very possible that you can negotiate from what you read.
Positivity.
What?
You watch as one of the librarians goes, shh, she's a library.
I'm sorry.
Continues walking on.
But this is good. This is really, really good.
I mean, it's a step.
It is. A really good step in the right direction.
And I guess we just have to hope the horsemen don't come for me within that month.
No, I think we're going to be fine.
Except be quiet. This is a library.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Dan, they're really mean.
She said that was on the final stages of it.
Yes, but 30 days is fine. We can do this. Positivity.
Are you always this perky?
No, not in the last few months. No, but I'm planning a wedding. I don't know if you know, but I am planning a wedding. So,
Shut. Don't want to hear it.
I froze. Oh, I thought it froze for a second. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we should probably get going.
Yep.
I'll try to I'll look on the map and see if we can find any orchards. So like when after we go save Queen's mom, and then like maybe we help Carolina go to the abandoned keep and stuff. I'll keep an eye out to see like where orchards are on the map.
Okay.
Okay. What color do you think I should have for the bridesmaid? Should it be like a seafoam green or like a turquoise?
Shadow step. I'm gone.
Would you be quiet?
I'm so sorry. I was just like, okay. Scurry out.
And as you head out, we're going to move across to Jackson. As you head over to the Royal Gardens, and you see Solana just sort of stood there, minding her own business, kind of just looking around. She seems a little lost, slightly, but she's there.
I'll sneak up behind her and put my hands behind her eyes, if I can.
Okay, make me a stealth check.
God. Oh wait, no, I'm concentrating on thing. Never mind. Stealth check.
Yeah, you sneak up behind her, put your hands around her eyes. No! Not again! Not again! I don't want to be kidnapped again, please!
He's not laughing, it's Anthony. I'm sorry.
She's like freaking out. She's like,
It's me. Sorry. I'll just hug her.
Jackson, I was kidnapped by a dragon.
I'm sorry.
Please don't do that again.
I won't do that again. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You sure?
Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah. My friends are just inside the Royal Assembly looking up some stuff.
Well, I'm gonna get going in a little while. You'll keep in contact, won't you?
Of course. Will you?
Oh, definitely. Is there anything you need me to do when I'm up north?
Just let Sundamir know that I'm okay and that I'm safe. Kind of disappeared on him for a little while.
Okay. Do you need me to go up to Griffin Hill for anything?
I actually do have something to do up there, but I couldn't ask you to do something like that.
Oh, I don't mind if it helps you. It's my job, Jackson. You're not the only cleric here.
Are we currently inside the Royal Gardens?
You are, yeah. I'll say you've got plenty of space around you. There's no one listening.
No, I was just gonna ask if there's anywhere for us to sit.
There aren't benches, but you can find like the nook of a tree.
Okay. I'll lead her over to the nook of a tree. And
Yeah, no problem.
Have a seat.
Okay. She sort of sits down and just looks her.
So, you remember when I used to tell you about my brother?
Yes.
I found out quite a few interesting things. I'm not really sure how to put this. I found out that he didn't kill himself. Sahanine, he was a follower of Sehanines. And she tasked him with something that included projecting, astral projecting. And we all just found his body. So we thought he was dead. But it turns out he needs his body to be dug up in order to return to it.
Because it's sort of unholy ground. His spirit can't return.
Exactly.
I can do that. I can do that.
Are you sure?
Of course, I'll take Sundermere with me, and maybe a couple of others, and we can do that. I promise. Where should we tell him to go? Should we take him back to Red Springs, or?
Yeah. Take him back to Red Springs. I would tell him to go to my parents, but my mother might have a heart attack if she sees him just walk through the door before I tell her.
Of course.
And I feel like that's an in-person kind of conversation to have.
I understand.
I'm not exactly sure how it works, so I don't know if he's gonna wake up immediately or if it'll take time. But I came and expressed how much this means to me, Solana. Thank you.
Well, it's anything we do for the ones we for our friends.
You okay?
Yeah, I should be get going now. She sort of stands up and
I'll stand up with her.
I've got a few guards, friends of Sybil's taking me up there, so I should be safe. I think we're going to hit a teleportation circle on the way up, so it shouldn't take us too long to get home. Maybe a couple of weeks, maybe less.
Okay. So much faster than I would be able to get there, so thank you.
A hug?
Of course.
Okay.
I'll give her a hug, but I'll hold it longer than normal.
Okay. She holds it back.
And once I let her go, I'll give her a kiss on the cheek and just thank her again.
I'll see you soon, Jackson. I'll let you know when it's done.
See you soon, Solana.
And she goes to turn away, and then she turns back and she kisses your cheek as well. Okay, bye. And then she goes.
I'll blush and watch her leave and then throw my hood up and head back to the assembly.
No problem. As you head back, you see Finch waiting outside as Melody scrambles through the door. And is there anything else you three want to do that day? Okay, Quinn. You make your way to the castle gates.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the two guards, and just as you're about to say something, you see another figure step down and go, "It's all right, let him in." As you see your old friend, Yano.
Hey, buddy.
I was just coming to find you all. You okay?
I'm good. I'm just looking for your girlfriend, actually.
She is not in at the moment.
Oh, do you know where she might be?
She's in, but she's not available. Sorry. She's in meeting with the king and Gantar and Hope and all the others.
look, you've got, like, you're on level with her, aren't you? You know, you've got influence.
No. No. Not at all. No,
That's a
she
lie.
scares me.
Scares you?
No.
Look at you. You're this big guy. You shouldn't be scared by anyone.
What do you want, Quinn? I've known you long enough to know when you're up to something.
I'll hand him the note.
I suppose now are good times to tell you that I did not see what was written. Definitely, yeah. I suppose now are good times to tell you is any. I won't be coming with you on your next journey.
Okay.
I'm happy here.
Well, I'm glad you're happy. I mean, you'll be missed. I
feel like you and Melody have got it all wrapped up, don't worry.
Maybe.
Yeah, but Carolina seems to have a good head on her shoulders. I'm joking, but you've got Jackson.
I was going to find out if you'd been kidnapped again, impersonated.
No, but I realise what's important to me.
Friends.
So looks back to the castle. Nah, friends are important, but you've got to follow your heart.
That is true. Well, I mean, if you're not going to be coming with us, then perhaps you could do me a favour one last time for old time's sake.
What's that?
Just convince Sybil that, this needs to just not be a problem.
Oh, but it is a problem. In fact, she was ranting about it for half of last night when she couldn't find you. And she came looking.
But how did she even know it was me?
Torrin told her.
How did Torrin know it was me?
He said something about you saying something about spiders and fire and putting two and two together.
I mean, there was spiders there. He had a terrible, terrible infestation. They were all over my bed. I got bitten.
Also, you've just sort of admitted to me that it was you. So.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
I will tell her.
Wow, okay, so is that how it is? I see. Okay, well.
I'm playing with you, Quinn.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting involved. I'm no longer part of Eve's life.
Oh, just like that? You're just no longer a part?
Well, listen. I have to fear for my own life in different ways now. If you get my drift.
You really are a pussy, aren't you? I mean, come on.
There's a difference between being a pussy and being a survivalist. And you've met Sybil.
I've seen you handle yourself in combat, okay?
Yeah,
I know you can do it.
That's very true, yes, I can. But she can do it better. Which is kind of a metaphor for most things. But... Yeah, really? Like she doesn't scare you either.
I mean, she does, but I prefer to ignore that side of things and just instead charge head forward.
That's called being an idiot.
Maybe.
Quinn, I don't think you're going to get out of it.
Well...
And look, anyway, it's only 10,000 gold. You've accumulated more than that.
How much do you have in your spare change? Do you have 10,000 gold to spare?
No, but I'm sure in the party funds, which I'm due a cut of, I imagine, but don't worry, you can have mine.
Well, you see, if you volunteer to leave, I'm pretty sure you forfeit your share.
I don't remember that contract.
Pretty sure that getting yourself kidnapped and making us lose the wish ring. Yes.
Well, I'll give you that one.
At least, just ask her to come talk to me.
About what? You hear from a distance.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Is she here? Is that her?
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Yeah.
her?
Yeah. I'm going to go.
No, stay. Stay.
He just turns and walks back to the...
I'm going to grab him.
Yeah, he just pulls away.
Stay, yeah, no.
Unhand him, and she pushes you back. And he does stay, though. He'll just sort of stand behind her. Hello, Firestarter.
Hi, Sybil. General.
What do you want?
I wanted to talk
Come to
you.
pay? Because
Okay.
you need to pay Torin the money, not me.
So, right. Firstly, I was going to ask you how you even knew it was us in the first place. Because, I mean, Melody kind of explained that, there was spiders and,
Yeah, no, I don't believe it was Melody he saw through. I believe it was when you opened your mouth about spiders.
There was
and whatnot.
spiders.
Hmm.
I'm going to show her the bite.
Yes. Wow, a bite. Okay.
So,
Continue.
what happened was, I got bitten. I lay down in bed. The bed was infested. Really was infested. And got bit. And a natural reaction, I thought I was getting attacked. And so, what do I do? I use magic. I'm a magic user. And when I'm tired, I had a long day, At least can we
you been at
haggle
a
on
fair?
the price?
That's the cost Torin gave me. I merely signed it.
Has it been vetted? Has it been verified?
He's
That
a
10,000
hawker.
gold is a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
That'll
And
buy
it was
you
a big inn, which had its own teleportation circle.
You shouldn't have made it out of wood.
Quinn, you're just gonna have to pay.
Fine. But
See?
this is coming out of my own pocket, and, well, I needed that stuff. What?
She sort of looks back to Yana. Is he trying to sort of guilt trip me or something? Because it's not working. Yeah, I was just like...
No, I'm completely genuine. I did kind of need that, but here you go, and I'll hand her the 1,000 platinum.
Okay, she takes it.
Well, I'll see you around.
No. Contract.
I give it to Yana.
Contract. She just tears it up. There, done. Look after yourself, Quinn.
What if I'd have torn it up?
Oh yeah, you could have done that, but she walks back into the castle. And Yano just sort of stands there and watches you go and says, "Say goodbye to the rest of them for me."
You're not even gonna you're not even gonna come say goodbye yourself.
Well, when are you leaving?
I don't know. But why does that matter? You can say goodbye to us anytime.
Send a message to me then when you're leaving, and I'll come and find you.
Okay.
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 I thought you were leaving now. Sorry, I've got things to do.
No, we've got a meeting we've got to go to, so we're fine. But we'll speak to you in a bit.
Yep. And he turns and heads up. Where do you go now?
I'll head to the market, pick up the stuff I wanted, and then head back.
Okay, no problem. Carolina, you struggle to find Hope at first, but make me an investigation check. Let's see if you can find her.
That's just in general. That's, the person Hope. You find her, no problem.
You
Wow.
ask around. Carolina, but you can't find her. It takes you about 3 hours, and you just cannot find her anywhere. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
She'd probably she'd probably give up hope after some time and go go back to the inn.
Okay, no problem.
Oh yeah, the abandoned building.
So the day comes. Does anyone wish to do anything else before night falls? No.
Uh, can I see if there's any like books on hell in the library? Or in a
You won't
bookstore?
be able to get into the royal assemblage, but you can definitely get into the land of papyrus, which is the library for the commoners.
Actually, do they have a bookstore or no? Because I feel like I probably would want to take it with me.
There are some books in the general store, but they don't have. Well, actually, yeah, they probably would have a bookstore. Sure, we'll say that there's a bookstore in the marketplace. Make me an investigation check to see if you can find what you're looking for.
Nope.
You find a book that vaguely speaks about the Nine Hells. You don't find anything on the Abyss in here, though.
It's okay. I feel like it's good reading anyways.
Okay. It costs 3 silver, so it's not much.
That's perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Jackson, was there something you wanted to do?
I was gonna say I'm guessing that they would have told him that the shield was magical, so I guess I'll just attune to the shield.
Okay, no problem.
That'll be fun.
Yes, it will. It sure will. Just make sure you can all see that. Yeah, that's fine. I'll pop it in magical items. That's the shield of missile attraction, yes?
Mm-hmm. It's just a regular shield, right? No, like, plus anything?
Damage from wind. Yes, yeah, it's just a regular shield.
That's fine.
Okay. Right. Okay, and as night draws in, does anyone do you wish to discuss what you're going to do this evening, or you just wanting to get ready and go into it?
We kind of discussed what we wanted to do.
Okay, no problem. It gets close to midnight, and you guys head out, push your way through the streets. It's about a 25-minute walk to the Wishing Well. Are Finch and Sister Matthew going rogue, going invisible? What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
I'll cast invisibility on both of them. I'll also explain to everyone who hasn't had the chance to make a wish at the Wishing Well that, they can, if they wanted to at some point. I don't know who has. I know Quinn has. I think Melody has.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think Finch, Carolina, Jackson, definitely Sister Matthew hasn't. So
does it actually do anything, or is it just like a wishing?
Isn't it like if you roll 100?
Yeah. Or if you're the 100th person, if you're the 100th.
You're the 1,000th person.
That's the one.
You got to flick a coin in and make a wish.
Yeah.
And it resets.
Is Finch gonna let me turn her invisible?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do this level 3 then.
Okay.
They both go invisible. Let me roll.
No problem.
Yeah.
Yep, you're fine. And eventually, you make your way to the Wishing Well. Jackson, make me a perception check.
Guidance.
Okay. You see one figure sat by the well, just flipping a coin in her hand. You also make out what looks to be 4 other figures on the rooftops around the Wishing Well. They seem to be observing. They don't seem to be readying to attack or anything, but they just seem to be there in case.
Okay.
And the figure you all see sat by the Wishing Well is this figure.
I'll point it out to them as we get closer.
She's just sat there, flicking a coin. Do you approach?
Yeah.
She stops flicking and catches it. Hi there. She sort of turns around and looks at you all. She's sat on the edge of the Wishing Well, and you can see on her back there is this gigantic greatsword.
Evening.
Hi.
Are you JJ?
Hi.
Josephine Jeweler at your service. You would be Melody, right?
That is I.
Jackson. Quinn. Carolina.
Mhm.
There was another one, wasn't there? Persephone?
She's not with us anymore.
Ah,
Not like that.
apologies. Oh, I did not mean to offend you.
No.
My name is Josephine Jeweler. I'm the leader of the Crimson Guard. Quinn, make me an intelligence check.
Yeah, I feel like I've got that in my notes somewhere.
Maybe.
Intelligence? These have been going really bad. Is it not history?
Yeah.
No, it's all right. You remember. The Crimson Guard were mentioned in the town of... oh, God, the name.
Just going to use that search function.
Name's completely left me. In the town, in the town of Yeoman's Bridge, you went to the underground fighting pit, and you were asked what part of the group you were from, and one of their names was the Crimson Guard. It's very nice to meet you all. I wish we could have been in better circumstances.
I mean, are these bad circumstances? I don't know.
Well, it was a shame that we couldn't just meet in a pub somewhere platonically. You know, no one's beheading between us. So your friend Harmony, sorry about that.
Friend. I wouldn't say friend.
That's
Quite
probably
nice.
for the best.
Quite loose term.
Certainly was for us. She came up to us with a bit of a proposal. She explained her situation, what she wanted, and what she hoped to get in return. We agreed to it right up until the point we heard about a deep dive into the bottom of an ocean pit. That was pretty much where we said no. You see, I like my feet on dry land, and her and her cronies didn't particularly like that. And we didn't like that they tried to get a little handsy, so turns out stabbing a tiefling 12 times in the chest kind of turns off her ability to think or cast healing magic on herself or anyone else for that matter. Basically, we have the other two of your artifact pieces, and honestly, I don't feel like deep diving to get the last one, and I have no idea what they do. So you can have them and the final piece's location that she told us. But of course, I'm going to want something in return.
Right?
Something we have?
Sort of, yeah. Yeah, you could say that. You see, we've noticed that you've gathered a lot of, what's the word, prominence with the king and his court. We would like to request, well, we would like to ask you to ask the king to request us access to the cold room.
The cold room?
Hold on.
Yeah, it's a bit of a myth, bit of a rumor, but it's definitely real within the castle itself.
What makes you think we have that much pull with the king?
Well, I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but that sister you were hanging with at the fair, he and the king had a lengthy conversation. One of my friends was watching. Sorry, we've been maybe trailing you a little bit, but we also heard other events, such as the king hosting a party for you, you know, where Gantar Autumnfire died. You had your revoked after Lady Sousa Perez was killed by, well, what they thought was you at the time. You seem to have quite a track record with the king.
So what is it you want with this cold room?
Don't mind us asking.
I do. Mind you asking. But let's just say it's for a good cause.
Inflict check.
Yeah, same.
I'm actually going to do it this time.
Guidance.
Ugh.
What, Jackson? Oh!
23.
I was supposed to be an advantage, so 15.
Okay. Jackson. You get a bit of a better read than anyone else. You'll get a sort of uncertain read from her. But Jackson, you get the feeling that while she's saying that she needs access to the cauldron for a good reason is true, her version of good and your version of good may not align. And also, Sister Matthew, you think she's a living angel. You also just get this person isn't a good person. She's not a good person. And you get a sense if she's neutral, she's definitely leaning the opposite way. All I can tell you is that Queen Maloran herself forged it brick by brick. It's completely beautiful, and I just need to nip in there for a few minutes, but it's kind of hard to get in there.
I mean, we can have you get a request of audience, but I don't know how much we can do for you. Apologies.
Oh, that's a shame.
I mean, we're all reasonable people here.
Of course.
I mean, it's going to make our job a lot easier if we actually know what it is that you're looking for inside of this room. Because they're going to ask us.
They're really not. There's only one reason anyone goes into the cauldron.
Why is that?
Oh.
It's the room where you speak to the dead.
Okay.
To spirits that maybe didn't end up in hell or heaven. The ones that wander. And I've got a few questions for one in particular spirit, so that's all. And then you can have your artifact pieces and be on your way.
Why is it so difficult to get into if it's just a room to speak to the dead?
You have to ask your king that.
We could...
All I need you to do is ask. If he says yes, great. Artifact pieces are all yours. If he says no...
You say you have no idea what the artifact pieces do?
No, but I know you need them. You wouldn't be wearing that one around your neck if you didn't. So was it you, Melody? It'd be stuffed in the bottom of a bag somewhere. Either way, think about it. You've got till... Yuki, when are we leaving? You just hear a voice come back over one of the rooftops. Tomorrow evening. Got a day? Less than a day?
Say we decline. You're not going to take it? You're not going to take offense?
Oh, no. But we will take your pieces of artifact and I will scatter them in the wind. All I'm asking is for you to ask. From one adventuring party to another.
I just started looking at the rooftops. What are the other adventurers doing? They're just watching?
Watching. Intently, but watching.
I mean, it's just a room, right? Shouldn't be too
room
hard
to speak to
ask.
A room to speak to those lost. It's not exactly, I don't know, the core of this world or something.
Do you, can we see the pieces of the artifact? Because we, for all we know, you don't have them until we see them.
She whistles. And you watch as a vine grows out of one of the houses. And on the vine, two of the pieces of the artifact are there. They just dangle for a second and they retract. And go back into the shadow.
Do they look?
Maybe an insight check. Or a perception check, technically. Would be perception.
Why am I the only one doing this? Come on.
No, I'm joining you. Guidance.
Yeah, I'll have a look-see.
Could I have stealthily dashed a little closer once I saw it?
Yeah, you could
27.
have got a little closer. Okay, so Carolina and Jackson, yeah. In fact, Melody as well, and Finch. Everyone but Systematic once again. But they look to be the real article, yeah. There don't seem to be any magical tricks there. Definitely seems to be the thing. But they've retracted back into whoever's grasp they were in before.
Yeah.
On the rooftop nearest to the left of Josephine. She's just sat. So what do we say? We got a deal, or shall we just call it a night? Go get some rest.
Said it was on the rooftop.
Yeah, they're up on the rooftop.
Give us just a minute. Just have a little group huddle,
Sure.
and we'll be right back with you.
Not a problem.
I'm gonna turn towards the others. We'll kind of huddle.
I'm gonna back away just to give us more.
Yeah.
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 Okay. So what do we think? We know where they are. We're fairly certain that they are pieces of the artifact. But I don't know. Something's fishy.
She's not a good
Something-
person. It's just this gut feeling that I have. I don't know what she really wants to do in that room, but
But
I think
also,
her good reasoning and ours are completely different.
the king, he's the king. If there's something were to happen, they could take care of themselves. We need the artifacts.
I meet the king.
But we don't even know what the artifacts do.
Do you guys remember
Wait.
when I met the king?
Wait, where'd that come from? Where are you?
Get in the middle of the circle.
You're supposed to.
You just hear her say, "How many?" In the distance. How many? Okay. Just two.
You're supposed to be hiding.
Hiding. They can't see me. I'm in between all of you.
They might have magic.
Do I hear her?
Then what's the point?
Yeah,
in
you
hiding?
heard that.
I think that she knows that Finch and Sister Matthew are here.
There's no point in
Finch,
hiding.
are you here
No,
too?
no.
Could I hear that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna blend into the shadows a little more.
As you sort of blend, you look up and you can see surveying the area nearer the group on the left. So not the one who had the artifacts, but the next house along appears to be a young woman with glowing blue eyes. You recognize the true seeing spell.
Mhm.
But she's just surveying. She's not particularly. She knows you're there, but she's not looking out for you right now.
I just think the king can handle himself.
But we have no idea what we're dealing with. And if we got the king in trouble, can you imagine what that's going to do for us? I'd rather piss these guys off than piss the king off.
What do you think then?
That's a good point.
We don't know what the artifact does.
Sense.
What? I didn't hear. Sorry.
Oh, I said that makes a lot of sense. I wouldn't want to get in a tussle with the king. He seems like kind of a creep.
I think you'll have your head for that.
Look, I remember hearing about these guys when I was in a less than reputable place. So they're not good, as Jackson said. They're not good.
Can take them then?
I don't know. I could try and snap a spell off and take control of her.
But just how many people?
Do we also know
many
how
people did I
powerful
see?
they are?
No, but I mean,
Including her, 5.
5, including her.
so we outnumber them.
Yeah, but they might outnumber us in terms of magic. Just because there is more, like we outnumber them, doesn't mean that we'll get the upper hand.
If I succeed, then it'll be 6 on 4.
Oh shit.
I think we can take those odds.
She would be able to swipe them off the whoever.
Time's up.
Oh fuck.
How are we doing this?
Do I see the one with the true scene?
You do. With your passive, you do, yeah.
Okay. I have that. Well, I never cast the spell, but I have it. Not prepared, but I have it. Yeah, I just let the group know that, and I point her out that she knows she can see invisibility. I'll whisper it before we break the huddle.
So
I'll wave to her.
Are we making?
She waves back.
Are we making a move? Give me a yes or no, so I know what I'm doing.
She seems nice. Maybe the others are.
She does not seem nice.
She waved back.
Give me a yes or a no. Someone give me a yes or a no, otherwise I'm going to make my own choice.
We can at least talk to the king, see what he says,
Yeah.
and take it from there.
You just said if we talk to the king.
I didn't say that.
Seriously, time's up. What's your decision?
Jackson, you do the talking.
Me?
You got the good read.
Okay. I thought you said we had till tomorrow, but okay.
Not sat here, you don't. If you say yes, you've got till tomorrow. If not, we're going to go.
Oh, you didn't make that clear, you see.
Oh, apologies.
We will speak with the king. We can't guarantee a yes or a no. And we'll see what he says.
Can I? This is so stupid.
Go on.
Go on.
Stupid is what we do best.
We
Come on.
burnt down a tavern inn.
Trying to kill spiders.
Exactly.
The
for
shoe
an
would have
arachnid problem.
sufficed.
Do what you
Pull the
gotta
trigger,
do, Bree.
It's
Pull the
verbal
trigger.
semantic. It's verbal semantic.
You could try and sleight of hand it, couldn't you?
Okay.
What are you trying to do?
Realistically, could I stealthily cast Dispel Magic on this true seeing?
You could. You will need to make me a sleight of hand check.
You muted, Lauren.
What's the range on Dispel Magic?
Yeah, what is the range?
I think it's
It
something like...
is
Would true
120
sight
feet.
see through sleight of hand?
Yeah, what does True Sight entail?
Yeah.
True sight see
True
through
True
darkness.
sight sees through
It
I know
sees
it's
through
invisibility.
magical.
magical stuff.
Yeah, 2 seconds.
Oh.
I'll click it for you. So, you
So
can
even
see.
like the darkness spell, right?
Yeah.
Dispel Magic's 120 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can also see invisibility, it's been confirmed. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to see through disguises.
But you could still do sleight of hand to try and kind of.
So can't you still see me even if I'm like straight up stealthing, not relying on the invisibility?
If you weren't relying on the invisibility, no. But because you didn't say you were stealthy because you were invisible, which is actually fair because you wouldn't realize. If you started stealthing now,
That's what I said was when you said that
yeah, you started pressing up against the wall. Yeah, she knew where you'd gone in the general direction. Sorry, I didn't make that very clear.
Yeah.
But so
No.
Okay. So Melody, what are you doing? Sorry.
Oh boy.
What are you doing? Come on.
Can I stealthily cast Dispel Magic?
Make me a sleight of hand check.
I'm sorry.
do it.
I'm gonna start looking for my info for my backup.
She's gonna notice the spells dropped even if you get it off.
Yeah. Very like,
It's like, oh, I can't
Oh,
see magic anymore.
that invisible guy's not there
now
anymore.
Make me a charisma check because that's just
Unless she has a -5 to intelligence, yeah.
it was a check. It was a check, not a
Oh,
save.
okay.
You
Wor-
still rolled a 2.
I don't know if I went through it. That was stupid. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, well. Love you guys. I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
Sipping
Still
on the
hasn't
tea
come
there.
through.
Yeah,
It's a 14.
It's dropping.
14.
It's magic.
Oh, there it goes.
There it goes.
Okay, no, it does not break the 7th level spell, but she does feel it. And you watch as Josephine draws her greatsword.
I'm so fucking sorry, guys.
Oh boy.
And you notice it's a Vorpal greatsword.
Whoa, 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 whoa. 2 seconds. Don't.
Kill them.
Wait.
See you next week.
Oh!
What?
Yes.
You cannot! No!
Oh, but I just did.
No! Please, Alex, no!
No.
Please, no!
Mm-mm.
It was fun while it lasted.
Well, at least we've got a week to prepare our backups.
I got mine ready.
That
I just need to
explains
write up-
harmony.
I've started on mine.
Oh god, I have to come with. Am I gonna make another subclass? Another custom one?
Oh, you guys are in trouble.
Oh no, Sister Matthew has a long lost brother.
Well, we will see you all in a week's time. If the TPK on Saturday isn't bad, tune in on Thursday
Yeah.
because woo!
Well, I feel like with you
Um,
cutting it off there is definitely going to be a TPK now.
You never know. You never know. Let's find out what happens. It's like when you cut it off on Saturday, innit? So that's right. Yeah, well, listen. No, it was coming up to time anyway. But thank you all for watching. I will see you for session 69, where they will be facing off against the Crimson Guard.
Don't TPKs on session 69.
Oh, but
Please
come on.
Oh,
I mean, if I'm ever gonna fuck you,
one hell of a climax.
you know?
Talk about a big finish.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my god!
You keep going with these.
Yeah. All of your plans come to fruition.
If I was ever gonna fuck you, it would have to be on session 69. So we'll see what happens. We'll see you in a week's time. We'll see you on Saturday for Forge Through Fire. And yeah, thank you for watching.